Live from the Streamline Mortgage Solutions Studio, it's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello, this is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
Yeah, buddy. I'm not even going to say it.
Kitty Friday.
Oh, so he says it now. It is. It's a big Pussy Dr. Friday, everybody. Welcome to it. I'm Dan.
Tom.
Our fearful producer, Samantha, is here.
Hello.
You had a doctor's appointment this morning.
I did.
I had a doctor's appointment this morning.
Doctor said I had a pussy of a 20-year-old.
Yeah!
That's what she said. I didn't say it.
No,
She's
no,
like,
she didn't.
Clean
Yes,
as a
she did.
whistle down here. Tight. I can barely get my fingers in.
Come on,
Said I'm
come
all
on.
good.
Yeah, look at Tom. Already, we're 31 seconds into the program. We've already deflated your hair poof. Butler is here, or I should call him Bartender Butler, because he is whipping up a new cocktail with the Cooper's Mark, courtesy
Cheers.
of ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Thank you for doing that, Butler. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're glad to have you. To all the BDMs that are joining us, to everybody catching us live in Twitch, or on Twitch, rather, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for catching us live. And to those of you that go back later and find us on YouTube, Tom and Dan Live, that's all you got to look for, and we appreciate you very much as well.
It's a miracle that I'm here right now because I had a last-second cockamamie scheme that I involved Butler in this morning, where
you're the king of last-minute cockamamie schemes.
yeah, and this was something that
Oh, Butler, your camera's all fucked up.
Crystal had reminded me this week that I was going to do, and then I forgot until this morning. But I dropped my truck off at the airport for the Grizz and the Grizz's family.
You're a good friend, because you know what I would do? Rent a car like everybody else, you cheap bastard.
It's just like we have two cars. I'm dropping the truck off at the airport.
You're a
so
good person.
Family, we're all meeting at all
You're
my
a
Miami.
good friend to everybody except for the three of us.
I thought you asked me for anything. I do everything you guys
the Grizz
ask.
asked you to do this?
No, I don't know who.
That's presumptuous, I feel like.
Crystal asked me to do it, so I didn't ask
But
how
you
it
guys,
started.
I will say that the Vans are known for being, I believe, out of the four of us sitting here, the Van family is the most generous to their friends out of all, like you guys are. Well, first of all, I don't have any friends, so I don't have anybody to do anything for. But even if I did, I wouldn't do anything for them.
It did go through my mind where I was like, why does he just rent a car? And
This sounds like a lot of work.
He's got
Generous to
money.
my friends.
But it sounds like a lot of work when you could just honestly just roll down to Hertz and get yourself a Kia Telluride.
Well, apparently it's, I think, more expensive than ever because fucking we're open, baby. The airport was packed.
Oof.
Like, to the point.
God, you scared the shit out of
Sorry.
me. No, I
Blew
like
my
that.
ears out.
I like that. I like that. He's spicy today. I like it.
So anyway, I told Butler, right? I woke up and I text Butler this morning. I was like, hey, can you, first I was going to say, meet me at the airport because I got to drop my
I'm
truck
getting the
off.
fuck out of here. I hate it. I'm leaving my family.
Shred the documents.
I'm leaving my business behind. You could come with me. We can do that new thing that's popular where two friends just get married for the benefits, but we're not gay.
So,
That's a new thing
does that
now.
exist?
Oh, yeah, that's a new thing now. In fact,
I would
it's
do
my
that.
plan B for you and I when shit goes sideways, because it's gonna.
Yeah,
You and I get married. We don't have to make love to each other, but we'll tell people we fuck like crazy because we got to keep up the ruse. We'll get all the benefits, and we can both work for Disney, grow beards, get tons of tattoos, and be happy. Rich. We're rich as fuck.
But you could get married and say we do not have sex, or right?
Well, a lot of heterosexual people do that.
Yeah, I do.
There it is.
So
welcome to the show.
Anyway,
I got a blowjob this morning because my
All right, morning
well,
delight.
my kid's out of time.
Blowjob.
At a time. My kid's out of time. No, my kid's at grandma's house for the first time ever. And I grabbed my wife's tit this morning, and she said, "I can suck it. You can't stick it in."
You realize you're living a dream world.
Then she said, I love sharing these things because you guys always go, "You're crazy." Then she goes, and then I go, "I can get an erection super fast." And she's like, "You can?" I can go, and I looked at her, I'm looking in her eyes, and I go, "Done." It was that fast. And she grabbed it, and she's like, "Oh, wow." And she was impressed. I was like, "Old man still got it." I can still get that thing, I can still crank it up. One pull, man. It's ready.
Either this is an anomaly or everybody I know is living a weirdly similar non-sexual lifestyle where they could just ask their wife for a blowjob anytime in the morning and
I didn't
get it.
She offered it.
Okay, well, their wife offers you a blowjob in the morning.
I didn't ask for a blowjob.
Did she just start doing it, or did she ask you?
No, she's like, she said that. When I grabbed her tit, I think she knew that was like...
Okay, horny time.
Well, I wasn't really even horny. I was just like, my hand was like, it's kind of coming through. And then I saw, when I feel
like you're reaching for a coffee mug or something?
Yeah, look. If I reach for anything, if it feels... Okay, if I were reaching for this microphone, right, or reaching for this camera, and if it felt like a tit, I'd grab it. Because, I have, it's like, what is it? It's
Kitty senses.
Well, it's in my subconscious. It's not, it's like it's an involuntary reaction to softer things.
I think
that could get you in trouble, bro. Make
No,
sure it's your wife's titties.
No, I'm not just grabbing wildly. I'm
Okay.
just saying, yeah. I mean, there's restraint on it. I can control my powers. I'm an elevated X-Men.
You may be the true 1%er. You should
that
get the
mean?
I
tattoo.
am a racist biker. I am a racist biker.
In this world of blowjobs in the morning, I don't know.
No, she offered because she can't stick it in because she's on her period.
The 1%er. You're saying other things that make
Concrete
it more
Mike.
rare.
Yes, exactly.
Concrete Mike in our Twitch chat room, twitch.tv/TomandDaleLive. He says, I got an unsuspecting BJ the other night. I don't even know what that is, unsuspecting BJ.
Yeah, that. I mean,
Wearing a mask.
I'm saying in the morning. Anyway, so I told Travis to meet me at Planet Smoothie, and then there was 2 Planet Smoothies in Castleberry.
And you guys mix them up?
No, we worked that part out. Then when we got to the airport,
Did you treat him to a smoothie? You're like,
No.
And I'll take a green machine and get him a Captain Kidd.
No, I didn't even. I saw him pull into the parking lot. I immediately started driving,
tapping his watch like I was late. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I like the shade. Well done.
And then when we got to the airport, it was ship slammed. And
There were ships there?
Dad Cody in our Twitch chat room got a morning blowjob this morning too. Hats off to you.
All right,
They're doing it right. Chat
Happy
room's
birthday.
Chat room's the blowjob zone. My God.
I'm getting more and more mad. If more people. This is the 50%. Fuck. Anyway, so we got there. There were people parked in the.
Oh, it's so bad to park at the airport now.
In the
in a lane of traffic.
A lane of traffic.
Yeah,
they
because
just got out of their cars and ran towards the airport.
There's no parking.
It's anarchy.
When Andrea and I went there, because Andrea was oh man, this makes me sound like a shitbag. Andrea's mom, she had asked us to drop her car off, at a certain time, so she'd have to pay for parking so long. I'm like, I'm like, I'll just pay it. It's like fuck it. But we drove it over there, and it took us a solid hour of going up and down to find MCO, which is the I mean, we have a great airport. I really can't
it's
say
so packed, dude.
Oh, we went all the way to the top.
Yeah, we went all the way to the top. But our airport, I will say, I've been to a decent amount of airports, not as many as you, but I think we have it very good. The other airports we go to, I hate them. They're very disorganized. We have a nice airport because I think Orlando and it being a tourist destination, we're very lucky. So be careful what you wish for, But when there's no parking there, what do you do?
Yeah, they built another parking garage that you have to take the train in. That's why they did that, because we are getting more and more popular, and then now that it's open, the people are traveling crazy.
Oh yeah.
So anyway,
Concrete Toad, I'm going to point this out. He says, I have a mattress in our walk-in closet in the master bedroom. You can't say that anymore. So we can fuck and the kids can't hear us.
Oh my God, that is dedication.
So you have like an auxiliary closet
It's a fuck
mattress
closet.
that you open the closet and boom, it falls down and you're like, let's do it. Like,
I mean, you can't just fuck on the floor.
I know, I fucked on the floor a lot.
You're a concrete real man. Like, aren't you used to
Not when it comes to romance. When it comes to
it's
romance.
for the woman.
Yeah.
It's for the
Oh,
woman.
When it
okay.
comes to
How
romance,
dare
he's
you.
like he's got a silk robe on, he's got slippers, he's got cucumbers on his eyes. You know?
That's the best excuse for a Murphy bed I've ever.
I'm pretty sure Concrete Mike could fuck anywhere. He can live like concrete while he's doing the concrete saw and sparks are flying.
Concrete Mike, could you
He could
fuck
get a boner.
while doing concrete, while smoothing
Oh
out?
yeah, he could. Yeah. Anyway, so it was Crystal's birthday last weekend. And
Did she get a birthday?
you better birthday buffalo.
yeah, I'll do that. If she requests that, I'll do that anytime. I'm not.
Wow, you hear that, lady?
No,
Yeah.
she don't want it.
Pussy hound.
Yeah,
God damn,
I'm-
it's a pussy machine.
I'll just
Calm
do it.
down.
And my
I
art-
didn't know you were that into it, man. You're like the 180
doesn't matter.
of DJ Khaled.
I don't have to be into it. I just I could do it. You know, it's just like put me to work. It's fine. It's
me
just go
to
tell me
work.
what to
That's
lift.
how I feel around here sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah.
you seem overwhelmed. Give me something to do.
Yeah. Anyway, so she decided for her birthday that she wanted
Oh,
to.
you said birth. Oh, man, you said birth. You heard it too. When anytime somebody says birthday, I go, oh, man. That's unfortunate. That's sad.
I'm succumbing to my.
Circuming. He's circuming. He's not succumbing. Oh, man. He's
He's
having a stroke.
You're 2 for 2.
Florida trash. Full Florida trash.
There's no turning back.
Yeah,
I love it.
Whatever.
All
And
right,
our
let's go.
fucking our listeners are
Fuck it,
Florida
let's
trash.
go.
Yeah, you're right,
I'm
trash.
broadcasting
That's
to Florida trash. I'm
trash
king of
too.
Trash Mountain.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And
Let's
they
do
say
it.
the same shit, and that's how it's all our listeners. We'll all be trashy together.
Let's
Goddamn
roll.
shark riding Johnny's.
Let's roll.
We're doing it. No planning. Anyway, so she was like, "I want to go do Blizzard Beach for my birthday." And
What, do you think that was some sort of a gag, like to fuck with you or something? Because
Well-
we know you hate theme parks.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a white hot intensity.
yeah, it's the worst. To me,
You
it's,
hate it.
I mean, I'll do anything to not go
I
to a
know.
theme park. But I think that's why she picked this, because she knows that I can't bow out and I have to go because this is what she wants to
I
do.
mean, you don't have to.
No, I
You
have
could
to.
always do what my dad did and just refuse.
No.
Dig your
It's
heels in.
It's
you know, like,
2021.
I'm not
you can't do
going
it.
to-
yeah. There's no refusing anything.
My dad's like, I'm not going to Casa Gallardo for Mexican food. I will change the
no.
reservation. You will either go to Down the Hatch Seafood Restaurant and celebrate your birthday, or you don't get a birthday.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Now, once you take the spoon, it's always
Yeah.
the spoon.
Okay.
yeah.
I got you.
Anyway, so I was like, okay, I'll go. And I told myself that I'm going to not be a grumpy dickhead
All
and
right.
walk around like a normal, like anytime in the past we went, I'm just grumpy dickhead
Yeah,
pushing the
arms
stroller.
crossed. Yeah.
Did you bring a stroller with you to Blizzard Beach?
No stroller. Yeah, the kids are old enough now.
they
that
can
they
roll.
don't do that
Shocked.
They can
shit.
roll.
Make them walk in the hot pavement.
it literally
yeah.
it burned like Maisie had to go to the emergency room because
Yeah.
it burns layers of skin
Yeah.
off your
You just have
feet.
to run from one palm tree shade to the other.
Or sometimes you pour your beer on and you just put your feet in your beer.
Yeah.
Did you get a cabana?
So no, because we got the best advice from Andrea, which was just get there early. You don't need a cabana. In fact, you're never at the cabana. So why,
Yeah.
you're hitting all the
Well,
shit.
I'm always at the cabana because I just go, you guys go do stuff.
That's what
wanna,
yeah,
I
but
want to
you-
sit here and listen to reggae.
See, you
Right.
you are older than me, so you are still in the old school Florida dad generation.
Okay.
And
So I hit the cutoff.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you could still
That's pretty good.
hang out in the cabana and just drink while the family has fun and your
Because
wife
they assume
goes
that
and
I'm handicapped and can't walk or something, right? Like I don't have the way or means to get around the park.
Florida millennial dad has to go do everything, everything.
Yeah,
wear
yeah.
the fucking hat now.
Yeah,
Walk,
yeah.
stand in line,
Yeah.
carry the fucking
You have to eat
tube,
the ice cream.
burn my feet.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do
so
a TikTok. Do a TikTok.
you, Andrea said, get there early. That's the key. And then
Yeah,
you
but
can-
that's the only thing you guys aren't capable of doing.
I decided I'm gonna fucking. This is for my wife's birthday.
I
I didn't
love
get
it.
her anything else because I'm
you didn't?
bad. Yeah,
You didn't saunter
No,
up to Goldsmith and buy
No.
a nugget tennis bracelet
No,
or
I-
anklet?
I won't-
Anklet.
I wanted to. I panicked. It was back and forth. Anyway.
An anklet with a small golden starfish on it?
So I got up at 6:30 in the morning. I made the family breakfast. I got everybody ready.
Wow.
Then we got on the road, got there at the fucking, before it opened, standing like miserable.
Yeah.
And then dead straight. I'm holding the shit.
Your
all
first
the shit.
cooler in the door.
I'm having Mount Everest amount of shit on my back. And I stand there. I can't. The one thing I
What
can't
do you
do.
got? Everybody's got hats, long sleeves, long pants, Crocs.
Aqua socks.
Aqua socks.
No aqua socks. That's worse than Crocs for me. I know.
I
aqua
agree.
I'm
socks.
rocking them this weekend,
Aqua
baby.
socks are worse than Crocs.
They're nerdier than socks.
I have my
can't.
business Crocs on today. I'll put them up for the camera. These are my business Crocs. They have no gibbets.
I'm a
in them.
Choco man.
I cannot wear aqua socks. I just can't.
I
Anyway,
understand.
So I'm there. I can look totally even. I can't look happy, but I can not look miserable.
Yeah, you
but I
can
can look
look
even.
like alive.
Yeah. I can look like waiting at the doctor.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. He is alive. Weekend at Bernie's.
So anyway, we get in there. I have a Chubby's cooler that I got for promotion, a backpack cooler, and you were right, they don't check shit, and I put some White Claws
they will.
in the
They'll
bottom.
work back up to it, but right now,
Anything goes.
They were checking the big coolers, but I had the backpack cooler, and I put all the White Claw on the bottom, and then some other shit.
That's
how you do it.
And they didn't even check it. So
You just check and see what they sell. You buy what they sell, and you bring that, and you'll never get into trouble.
And so we get up. Then there's a second line where it's weird, where they let you through the entrance. Then they go over to the second entrance, and they make you wait until the next opening, which is like 11 or some shit. It's weird. It's like 10:30 is the first one.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Never
No, really?
had
That's
that
new.
happen.
They brought the whole
Are you
crowd.
just saying like you went through security? That was your first line, and then you actually got to the
Yeah,
entrance. Okay, that's not two entrances.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
You got to go to security first, yeah,
Okay, I
before you
thought
get to the entrance.
The ticket was the entrance, like where you show your ticket, you scan the Mickey Mouse thing, it turns green, you walk in.
yeah, that's the entrance.
Yeah. But then there's they make you wait again.
Never
That's
had
new.
that happen.
That's
Okay,
new.
this is a new thing.
Yeah.
So everybody piles up again, and then
What the hell?
they wait to 11, and they're like, go, and then they open. And
Pile them up. Corona loves that.
And then
Oh, it's because the park wasn't open, so it was like a rope drop.
yeah.
okay.
And then
They do that at 9.
it becomes a goddamn
you gotta
white
sprint.
trash triathlon running of the fucking
But it's
every
people that
dad.
normally don't run, so it's like fat dads. Their pants
Yeah,
are falling
they're
down.
waddling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I felt the need to at least fast walk.
Well, you're in good shape. You're in good shape, but you're
Yeah.
stiff, so you're
Oh.
trying to beat these guys. You look like a world's fastest stork.
And I don't know what, because there was enough like stuff for everybody, but people felt the need to run.
Well, it's like when the airplane taxis, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
everybody stands up, and the guy runs down the hall. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Why are you standing for half an hour?
I rammed a guy with my suitcase when he did that. It got Andrea really hot because she's like, "You're gonna get in a fist fight, get tased on a plane." I rammed the back of his feet with my. I can't fucking stand that.
So then Crystal, Andrea told me about a place over here by the bigger kids area that you should go. And anyway, so we get to the place, and then there's no one really there, and we pick a corner, like literally the
Sand
corner
or concrete?
concrete.
Yeah, good call.
And
I got sand.
and there's
I hate the sand.
there's a bunch of chaise lounges and like and chairs around, for people to pick up.
I'm trashier than you because I call them chase lounges.
Yeah. And so we
I don't
pick.
say chaise.
I've never heard anyone say chaise.
He's the only person I know, and it's fancy. When he says it, I go, ooh la la.
I was gonna let it go because nobody else said it.
No, it's. I think it's correct.
Okay.
I think it's a chaise
not-
lounge.
did
I
not
don't
know
think
that.
it's a chase lounge.
Shazay.
So
Too far.
we got the corner and I'm like, man, this is not bad. Like I thought it was gonna be like people are gonna take up all the good spots or whatever. So we got this back corner area where we put all our stuff. So I'm like, man, we got a big area. It's like the size of half this room to ourselves
you
because
got
it's
like
right in the corner,
like a little spot.
but back in the corner. Anyway, so now it's time
no.
to go and start hitting all the slides.
I
Right?
bet I know what happens.
We go and hit all the. We walk around. We're doing all the
Have
slides.
you put items on multiple chairs so that people know that there's multiple people?
Yeah, but
okay.
I didn't want to be greedy, so we just got 3 chairs.
God, you're such a pussy.
There's 4 of you,
I
right?
just wanted to
put
take
your
what I
towel
needed.
on everything,
Everything.
and then the other
Yeah.
chairs,
Everything.
and then if the chairs that you don't have items for, you rub your ice cream all
You
over
mark
them,
your
you spit
territory.
on them, you spit on them, you
The
pour.
fuck?
I pour beer on them.
Feces.
I buy 1 ice cream just to mark chairs. I rub it on the chair. I'm like, you ain't sitting on that shit. I mark them all up with fudge, and then nobody sits in it, and then I go get pool water and rinse them
rinse it out,
down.
yeah.
We just took 3 chairs because I was like, fuck it, I'll stand. Like,
Oh, God.
On the concrete?
He's standing like a soldier in
I'm
the
like,
hot
we only
country.
need 3. The kids, whatever. Anyway,
I said for a living.
so we start going out. We do the rides and all the stuff, and I'm murdering my feet. And we're going from.
It is a little. I will say that I do enjoy Blizzard Beach.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, but it murders your feet.
The
It
kid-
Them aqua
murders
socks,
your
you're
feet.
fine.
The
Yeah.
kids are having a blast, but the kids are small enough where they can't carry their own tube. So me and Crystal
Oh,
have
God, I
to do
hate
2
that.
tubes, and
I make
walking up
Maisie carry my tube all the way up. I'm like, I'm too fat. I can't.
and we walked up that thing. I mean, it was straight
It's
up
terrible.
foot torture.
It is terrible.
And then I see all the dads, the nerd dads with the aqua socks, and I'm jealous, and I'm like, God damn it!
Do
See?
you do
Better
this
life.
move? You're stronger than me, but I do this move where I'm holding my tube and I'm holding Maisie's tube, and it's easier for me just to lock my arms out, so I'm holding them above my head. And then I reach a point where it's fucking with my high, because I'm high as fuck.
Oh yeah.
So the pain of holding this thing up in a weird thing that I don't normally do starts to hurt my shoulders.
Yeah.
And then I start to get mad, but then I start to
Yes.
think I can't let the other dads know how weak I am. So I'm like, God! Look, and I just hold it, and then I walk all the way up, and I grunt.
Yeah.
I fucking shit grunt it all the way up, and then I set him down. Andrew's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. Do not talk to me. I'm mad as hell.
I took the dose of THC someone with leukemia takes.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my God.
And it's still miserable. I'm like, well, that can't work that well for leukemia. If I'm miserable at a water park. Anyway,
I call that the hospice.
So-
and I go hard on the hospice.
But
I'm like, boom, there we go. Send me to the grave.
so after do up and down the goddamn tubes in the back and the stairs, my God.
It's
anyway,
too much.
my feet are goddamn killing me, and I decided.
Like
and
hamburger feet. They
we-
get red and raw, and then when
Yeah.
you touch them, they do that move where they just sting.
Yeah.
Happened
And-
all the time as a kid.
And when your feet are already burned and sore, and you see like a 50-yard stretch of just red
it.
hot pavement with 1 water squirt.
Yeah, the little mister. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the kids are running on the mulch and shit, and I'm just walking
Yeah.
mad
Well,
on the
like-
pouring my.
Yes, like little children seem to have some sort of strange parkour that they can do as they navigate.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, they're
And they're doing
flipping-
hot feet,
yeah.
like they're hot, like, and I'm too lazy
I
to
can't
do
do
hot
my feet.
I'm just like
I
burn
can't do
them.
my feet that fast because then my titties bounce.
I'm just like
You know,
burn
I'm
'em.
not going because then my
Yeah.
titties got that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing it.
So we do all the rides, the family rides, the tube rides, the fucking. I told the story on ACT about the blue mat rides,
toboggan,
the
yeah.
toboggans.
yeah. There
We
was
did
a
it all.
moral conundrum there.
And now it's time. It's like 2:30, and it's the park closes at like 4 or some shit or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like 3 o'clock.
Closes a
Anyway,
little early.
it's later in the afternoon, and I'm just like, all right, the kids can play at the kids area. They got the fucking the ropes, the what is it called? The thing you slide
like a
down,
zip
zip
line?
line.
Yeah, they got like a zip line.
and then the cargo net you walk across. Anyway, that
yeah,
area.
the icebergs. Yeah, they got all the
And
fun.
so I'm like, I'm getting a fucking White Claw.
There you go.
Because that's what I need. Like, nothing will cure this hot, my feet or whatever, like an ice cold White
One
Claw.
for you. Put the can on your feet.
Yeah, it's been sitting in my Chubby's cooler back at our little.
Oh, you
corner.
haven't even had one yet?
No,
oh my
no,
God,
no.
dude.
God.
Jesus
We've
Christ.
been hauling ass the
No.
entire time, but I've just been.
Here's the first rule of me being a dad. I never, ever let the family or our fun get in the way of my drinking. That just does not.
Again, I'm not.
That does not.
I'm
roll.
not at your age. I don't
yeah,
have
when
control
you're a
over
dumb
my
old
family.
man, I
Yeah.
just look at it. But Andrea's like, "You take her this time," and I'm like, "No."
You can walk around and drink it.
You
well,
can.
not. You can.
Yeah.
Like, and they don't care.
No, they sell White Claw.
Yeah, they sell White Claw. So
did not know that.
Oh my God, Tom, you did
yeah.
it wrong.
Also,
they got-
I assume that we were in the back doing the goddamn up and down. Like I didn't see any White Claw stands in the back. Like I think
they were on the front.
Yeah, in the
But,
front.
yeah.
near
but you can walk back.
Yeah,
You can walk anywhere.
near
with it.
concession.
Listen.
Yeah, it's open, baby. It's
Yeah.
drinks everywhere, except in the pool.
We did all the rides, and I was like, I'm going to enjoy White Claw. So I start walking back to where our area is. I remember we were tucked in the corner, and apparently I didn't know this, but this park, the Blizzard Beach or the water parks, they get more packed like right before they close because all the other people from the other parks that got like the park hopper pass or whatever,
Yeah.
they go to the water park at the end of their hot ass Disney day or whatever they do.
dip their sweat balls in it.
They're like, let's go pee in this pool.
jock itch from riding Slinky Dog.
Yeah,
gotta cool my balls off.
It's fucking gross. I'm taking the wave pool, Peepee wave pool hot. And then, oh God, the goddamn Peepee barn. Where's the
Peepee barn.
There's a Peepee barn there in the kids area
I have never seen a peepee barn.
where the zip line is. You have to stand in a Peepee barn, right? And I had to stand in there for 15 minutes in the Peepee barn because the boys couldn't reach the goddamn zip line. I had to lift them up.
Somebody pissed in the,
Someone, a million people did, Daniel. A million
in
people.
the cave.
They peepeed and it's soaked in as a fucking peepee barn. Anyway,
I don't even know what he's talking
I
about.
don't know what the fuck he's
It's
go
talking
I
about.
know
to
where
the zip line peepee barn and then tell me does it stink
Take a
like
photo of the Peepee barn, anyone, the next time you
Yeah,
go to Blizzard
next
Beach.
time
'cause
somebody
I don't
said-
know what this is.
if you
So-
are a listener and you go to Blizzard Beach, it's where the zip line is. Go in the cave and take a picture of the peepee barn.
Yeah, it's you'll see it. Anyway,
You'll smell it.
I've been in the peepee barn. My feet hurt. I'm like, I want this ice cold
What
White
flavor?
Claw
What
so
are you
bad.
going for? What flavor are you going for?
I like them all. So, but I think I brought some raspberry,
Yeah.
and, some lime,
Yeah, lime
and
sounds
a mango.
good. Yeah, lime sounds good to me. A lime on a hot day is so
so good.
quenching.
So I walked back, and now this time it's fucking shit packed, right? Like so many people come from the other parks or whatever.
A side
So-
note, real quick, a lot of thongers because when I was there
Oh,
last
yeah,
time,
yeah, yeah.
it is like the thong is back.
Yeah.
Really, and I'm not talking bunchy butt. I'm not talking Brazilian. I'm
Yeah.
talking piece of dental floss.
Yeah.
I
And
can
everybody
see
wears
the
them.
sides of your butthole where the turds have stained your
Yeah.
ass cheeks.
There's no shame.
Mini
So
keys, yeah.
Whatever.
Micro
You need to
keys.
stain. You need to bleach your butt because I can see where the poop comes out of your butt.
I feel like
It's a fact. I saw that one lady. I was standing in line. I'm standing behind her to get on the thing. What's the ski lift?
Like Mammy
And I'm
Mascot.
looking down at the lady, and I go, well, it could be just the natural, your skin tone. She was a brown lady. You could be your natural skin tone, but it appears as if poo-poo has stained your cheeks. Where it comes out. It's like a roller coaster that goes down the track 1,000 times and makes marks. It leaves marks of use.
listen, I like it, and I'm not body shaming anybody, and I
I'm
like
not
all
body shaming her
bodies.
either.
But
I feel like
people
your poop stained your cheeks.
I feel like they used to choose a bathing suit like that maybe was more flattering to your body
Physique,
type. Oh, no,
yeah.
but
That's called the Lizzo.
that
It's
doesn't
ultimate
exist.
confidence.
It
It's like, it
exist.
doesn't matter what I look like.
We
I
were
just,
told to wear our bikinis this summer.
Yeah,
so-
listen, I like it.
Anybody's beautiful. That's what all the trainers. You know what's funny is my trainer, even on Peloton, is like, all bodies are beautiful. So whatever you look like in a bikini, just wear it. And I'm like, but why the fuck am I doing this then?
That's the best thing I've ever done.
No, they said that. Cody Rigsby says there. So one of the other trainers, they're like, it's Kendall. The trainer, she's like West Coast vibes, a positive only. Everybody's beautiful. Just put your bikini on. I'm like, okay,
I'm
I'll
sweating my ass off.
Yeah.
To wear a bikini. Anyway, so I get back to where our area is, and it's shit slammed, right? I'm like, well, this doesn't look the same as the morning, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I know our spot is in the back, but there are now a lot of families that have.
Yeah.
It's like if you got to you're the first person to get to the concert, and you're like, first one here, and then when it lets out, you're the fucking last one to leave. You know,
last one to leave.
and I didn't take that into account. I was like, I probably should have gotten a spot that was closer to the front instead of deep in the back.
No, I always go deep in the back.
And I'll explain what happened. So I start walking back there, and a big family,
Enjoying your goddamn White Claws.
Fat people.
Yeah.
No. I
I'd
mean,
fight somebody.
how many people?
Oh,
It was
okay.
like
Big in numbers, not big in size.
Yeah. It was like 15 people. They were big in
Goddamn.
size
That's
too.
a big family.
And they
Catholic.
were sitting not in our chairs. Our chairs were still in the corner and everything, but the sitting all around the front of our area, basically
Closing you in.
Closing me in.
Yeah,
so
that
there's a-
fucking happened to us the last time we went too.
And
Almost fought some teens.
so
You're like part of their family now.
Okay, yeah.
You have to fight
And it's
your,
fine.
you have to fight your way out. There's no way out. Only
Listen,
through. You have to go through.
My husband kicks sand on all their shit.
I'm
Joe.
What a dumb old man. I love him. I love him.
He's pissed.
I love him.
I'm Joe Cool. I don't give a shit. No, seriously. I'm not gonna start a confrontation. I'm not gonna even say excuse me.
You are a beagle with sunglasses.
Yeah. I walked around all the way to the side and then standed on some chaise lounges.
Standard. You walked across the chairs?
I walked across the chairs to get
that.
to
How
my
did you even do that?
to get to my corner.
Your feet didn't go through the slats?
Because I didn't want to be like, excuse me, can you move? Because
I definitely would be like, hey, people are going to have to walk through here, so why don't you move your shit,
No,
dum-dums? Like, I'm real
No.
loud and drunk.
I am too awkward to say that, and too awkward to say that to anybody.
Maisie will back me up, too. She'll be like, why did they do that? And I'm like, yes, you got it, too.
Now,
Oh, you're so judgy. Let's go.
yeah.
Nobody's like saying, "Oh, sorry" or anything as you're walking across chairs. To
People
get to
don't say
your spot.
sorry right now, and I talked to my therapist about this yesterday. I feel like we're all kind of relearning our manners to be outside and be around people again. We're all kind of like relearning how to interact. So people aren't really being very nice right now, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, and I don't. It has no bearing to the story, so I'm not going to tell you what describe anybody in any way because people are going to think I'm racist, and it has nothing to do.
Oh,
with
well,
that.
we know
But
you're
if I
racist,
told,
this isn't a
Yeah.
racist story, but you
Yeah,
are a racist.
If I told you, you would think the story is funnier. So anyway, I walked to the corner, and then I'm like, I'm going to get my White Claw. I open my Chubby's cooler. Now, I'm still scared a little bit of, like, if someone
You've
sees
never
me,
done this before.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
I'm
Yes.
like, I got to keep it discreet, so I'm just going to, I pull my White Claw
I
out.
think
I'm
that's
like,
the best thing to
Did
do.
you bring a koozie?
I forgot the koozie.
Always bring a koozie.
I usually get a cup. I buy a
Yeah?
soda when I first get in there, and I
Sure.
dump it in a soda cup.
I
know-
just straight up drink it.
You know how mad I
won't
get? I'm
roll
like,
it.
when we produce 10,000 koozies and I forget to bring one every single time. We're the land of 10,000 koozies, never bring one. Anyway,
But our koozies don't work, so.
so I get back. I'm in my corner.
They don't.
I take my White Claw out. I'm like, oh god, the delicious. And then when it hits my lips, I'm like, oh this. And then I'm like, and then a wave washed through me. And I'm like, you know what? This is fine.
Not so
This is
bad.
whatever. With my family. This is not,
so bad.
we're in America. Oh, no, Steve Martin. Now then, the rest of the family came. Which was another 10 people, and now has basically blocked me in because the chaise lounges that I walked over. Now the rest of the family sitting
They're
there.
occupied now, yeah.
So imagine
Someone's walking on our chases.
I'm in the corner sitting there. Me,
Watch
Where's your
me in the
family at?
corner.
they're in there still playing in the kids'
Watch
pool.
me in the spot.
Just me.
Lord, trying to drink this lime White Claw.
Fat Dad and drinking a White Claw, American flag chubbies. And then this family reunion's happening. This blocked me in at this point. I'm like, don't care. And they have a disabled person in their family. No. It's fine. It's just, but this person is in their probably 20s or 30s, maybe.
Matico.
No, come on.
I hope he called you that.
and it's bad whatever he's got. So to a point. No, I'm just telling you the story, and it's fine. But the person is struggling. And
man.
he's in a wheelchair that is like a powered wheelchair.
Okay. Is he wet? Has he been riding the slides or?
Nope. I think this is what made him mad.
Oh, no.
Because
no.
I think he wanted to do what everybody else was doing.
Of course.
But he was very angry, and I know he was angry. Now
he told you to go fuck yourself.
no.
Oh my god.
I hope he threw some shit at
Tom
you.
got cussed out by a disabled
No,
kid.
no.
Because you're a bad person. And he knew it.
I'm sitting there, and this is, by the way, this is happening from me to Travis, and you guys are like,
Okay.
I am
Pretty close quarters.
I'm 3 feet
I've
from
never
everybody.
been yelled at by a disabled
No,
person.
No
it's not
social
that-
distancing at all.
No, hell no. So anyway, I'm sitting there. I'm just minding my business. I'm like, it's fine, whatever. No big deal. And the person in the wheelchair starts having a freak out, right? And I don't know what like is
he
exactly
got-
happening.
Is he making eye contact
Does he
with
have
you?
a mom
No.
or dad there, or is it just him and you?
It's
Yeah,
maybe
but-
I don't know the relation of the
Right.
people that were taking care of him. If that was their family or this was a church trip or something. I don't know. I don't know nothing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But
I can
what-
see that church
Okay,
trip.
yeah,
They
yeah.
bringing him along.
What-
He's got
yeah.
a caretaker maybe or
Yeah.
a brother or
Handler,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
what I
can
do
see
know
that.
is that he got more and more mad till he was full on screaming. As loud as he could.
Well,
right?
what was he saying?
He wasn't saying anything. It was
Okay.
just screaming.
Or
there
maybe
was
you just weren't open to his idea.
Yeah, no, yeah. And so then the
old
people
was this
around him,
person?
like I said, in 30s maybe?
30s,
I don't
okay.
know.
So
Like,
grown.
it's a grown man. Yeah.
yelling.
Yeah.
And he was screaming.
Does this man have a round table podcast?
Oh my god.
And so I'm sitting there with my White Claw, and I'm like,
That will put a dent in your buzz.
Well,
Yeah. Screaming of any kind.
yeah,
honestly.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't mean like his particular
Right.
brand of screaming.
now, first, I didn't
Yeah.
get up and just
Yeah.
like excuse myself because everybody was in front of me, and the whole family was now.
cheering him on. Like, get louder, dude! Louder!
Let's
louder!
get crazy.
They were.
Let's go!
No, they were angry at him.
no.
Mad that he
No,
was
that's
screaming.
not what you do.
No,
that is not
No,
what you do.
that is an ignorant response, I
So
believe.
they're screaming at now. I'm shut
the fuck up.
and I'm like, how can I get out of here? And
God damn it! I wish there was video.
Are
footage
they
of this.
yelling at him to
oh,
shut up?
they're yelling at
And
him.
he's yelling back at them?
Oh, he's yelling, and now he's trying
Tom
to.
just sitting quietly in the corner, sipping his White Claw.
Nobody
I
gets
can't
more
get out.
uncomfortable than Tom. So this time, dude, how are you holding it together?
I just start looking up
Tommy.
because it's happening right in front of me, and I don't want him to think that I'm just staring at them or whatever. So
Pull your phone out or something.
and I have no phone. I don't know. It's somewhere. My wife hid
That's
it.
what I do.
I
I
like
put it
your
in-
only option is staring at the
No,
sun.
it's in some lockbox that Andrea told Crystal to buy. It's in a goddamn lockbox in my phone. And she's like, I'm putting the phone in the lockbox, and I have fucking no
Waterproof
idea.
box.
I have no idea what the code is.
I
She's
like that my wife is ruining your life.
She's like, Andrea told me about this thing. She ordered it for me. You chained it to the chair so no one steals your phone. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like,
Some nerd shit my wife has. I don't even know what
I can
it
get
is.
to my weed pills.
I don't
Those are
even-
in my shorts.
I know, I keep mine in my shorts too, but I left them in there one time. It started floating
they
in the
melt.
wave pool. It started floating, though. There's marijuana oil in the wave pool. And then he's like, I don't know. I get the fuck out of there. I get the fuck out of there.
Peepee pool.
That's happened more than once.
So then he starts trying to escape. So, because he's had enough of his family or caretakers
I
or
don't
whatever.
blame him.
Yeah, if he's getting screamed
And
at.
they're
Team
yelling at him
disabled guy, 'cause
crazy.
if you're yelling at me and I'm disabled, I have a reason to yell. You don't. That's not the proper response. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
So they
Turtle the rabbit right away.
start picking his back wheels up so that he
I don't-
can't move.
This
oh,
is
they're
abuse.
kidnapping him.
And
then.
and so he is in his electric
So
wheelchair.
he's trying to go front back,
Yeah,
and they're just lifting
and
him
they-
up so he's spinning his wheel.
Lifting
Oh
him up.
my
So his
God.
wheels are spinning, screaming to stop or whatever. They're having a confrontation.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
No, it's not bullying.
I
It's
told
more
you
of
not
an
to go.
anger.
I told you not to go on Burger King night. Motherfucker went on Burger King night today.
Fucking teen night. Oh,
God
God.
damn, this is trash night in Blizzard.
I am now just staring straight up at the trees.
You know what?
With my
I
White
can-
Claw, and I can't go nowhere.
It's reached a point of where I look at you and I tell you I'm sorry. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because
that's-
I know how much this would have affected you.
Oh yeah. The staff came and everybody had to hide my White Claw again.
No, you didn't have to hide
I know
it.
I didn't. I thought I was like, what if
I get paranoid when I'm high, so I take the weed
Yeah.
pills, and then I got the first time I did it, I had my White Claw, and then like 2 or 3 of the staff they'll be training lifeguards, and they'll walk through, and I'll tuck it down. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Anyway, so it was fine.
What happened to the man?
They eventually got
calmed
him under
down? He got-
control.
he
They
got
calmed
tired?
him down. They got it was some, but it was an awkward. This ain't been 10, 15 minutes of straight screaming, and then him screaming,
It'll drown
everybody
out all the
screaming.
Christmas-themed reggae that they play there. They play reggae Christmas music at Blizzard Beach, and chef's
Never
kiss.
been.
So, it's
So
fun, man. It's fun.
um,
Not that bad.
it was fine. It was good. Crystal, the kids had fun. Crystal had fun. It didn't
she
matter.
said
My
she had
fun
a-
doesn't matter anymore.
She butt dialed my wife accidentally, and then I heard him
All
talking, and
right,
she
soapy
said
butt dial.
she said she said the boys and her had a really good time, and at that point when it's her birthday, that's really all that matters, right?
So, we got to talk to a friend of the show.
Okay.
Because
She's in the chat. She said she's cry laughing at your story.
I'm glad because I am now going to laugh at Griftin Jess because
we haven't talked to Jess in a minute, right?
Well, I've got.
What's the new adventure? I want to know how that pool's holding up.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk all about that. And I saw she had a new purchase. She put on the BDM page.
I did see that.
I saw her standing like Captain Morgan on the bow.
Yeah.
She also, is happy.
She threw a mom joke on Instagram. She quoted, I believe this song is probably 11 to 12 years old at this point, and she quoted, "I'm on a boat." Which I was very impressed. I was very, a little lonely island.
On line 1.
Little lonely island goes a long way. Line 1, all right.
Yeah.
Which means she's on line 4 now. Jess, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Hey,
all right.
Grifton Jess, everybody. We haven't talked to you in a minute. I love you, and I hope you and your lovely family are well.
Now, for people that don't know, Griftin Jess is Samantha's best friend. Grew up together. And is a lot like myself.
She's female Tom Van.
She's female Tom Van. Very, 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 very similar in your love for the grift.
Now she's...
Jessica, what would you have done in that Blizzard Beach scenario?
Oh, my God. I don't even know. I was getting anxiety just hearing the story.
Same.
Like, no.
Yeah.
The whole thing in the beginning because I missed the beginning.
So, Griftin
Tom,
Jess...
I have a proposition for you.
All right. Yeah, starting off strong.
Yeah, she got no time for bullshit.
Yeah.
Just right to it.
She needs a pool table.
Before you go, remember, hard to grift a griftman. I'm joking. The easiest mark is another grifter, actually. Don't know why. Don't know why.
No one knows.
All right, well, just hear me out.
Okay.
What if, you get me a hot tub, and I let you guys wrap the boat. We have the first advertisement grift boat ever.
I like this
and
idea.
Everybody wins. Bingo bongo.
So I just got to find you a hot tub.
Now, hold on.
Delivered. It has to be delivered, or Samantha will kill me.
We're going to have Samantha deliver it.
Oh, man.
Let's reverse a little bit, Jess, before we start doing business. And I'm up to your idea. I like this so far.
I like this idea, too.
Right?
But let's pause on the business and go back to... Didn't you already get a hot tub and then chainsaw it in half? Because
we don't need to talk about that
That's
part.
just fun for rednecks, right? Like chainsawing things
By the way,
in half is
That's
fun.
why it has to be delivered. We ruined it trying to get it ourselves.
It has to be in working condition.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that too. There's going to be some stipulations if we do agree to this.
Drop the contract.
By the way, nothing makes me more happy than the fact that Samantha has to deal with
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah.
She deals with female
She
Tom.
has to.
Yeah.
It's her best friend. There's no way out.
And I'm a little bit mad when we go to talk about how Samantha already agreed to go out on the new boat
I did.
with Jessica. And I was like, how are you not terrified?
I am terrified.
Anyway.
You should be. You should be.
So, Jess, you guys got a boat.
Yeah, we got a boat.
Now,
What are you running, Jess? Give me the specs.
It's a Key West.
nice.
17 foot. Got I think it's I don't fucking know, Johnson horsepower, some 90 horsepower, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Got
Everybody
the
told
old
me it's
90
a
Johnson on the back. That won't break it.
The old 90 Johnson.
So let's reverse even further and let's talk about your above ground pool because this is the
Yeah, where are we at?
Yeah. What's up with the above ground pool?
The boat.
Now,
Well,
listen.
no, you actually...
Hold on, because the last time we talked, you still had it up and running, and then you were like, take that, Tom Van. You guaranteed that if this was going to turn green and I was going to chop it like America's Funniest Home Videos, because that's every redneck's dream.
So where are we at with the above ground pool? Because I would also like to point out that you just bought a boat, yet you called into our show about a hot tub. So you're already bored of your boat.
I know. What's
You've
wrong
never
with
even
me?
been on your
Hasn't been
boat.
on it.
Hasn't even been on the boat, but called in to grift a hot
Never
tub.
satisfied.
And I know. I mean, the thirst for grifts is never quenched.
Yeah.
I did take a knife to the pool and slice it and drain it.
We knew. Oh, and Tom is shaking.
But it wasn't green.
What
It
I
was
like,
not green when it
what
when it
I like
happened.
to see is Tom doing what my dad did when I'd make a mistake, and he told me I was going to make the mistake.
Yeah.
And my dad would sit there and be like, I told you, boy.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
By the way, Jess, you're like myself. You're collecting the jewels to your Florida trash Thanos glove.
Yeah.
The boat is the purple one.
Yeah.
And then it's a above ground pool,
hot
tub,
Hot tub's
boat.
Amber.
Jet skis next,
I'm
right?
almost there.
There's jet ski, jewel,
It's really just-
trampoline, AR-15.
She got a trampoline.
You got an
She's
AR?
got the trampoline.
It's really just an oven mitt
No.
that you were gifted free with a bunch of like old chili baked on top of it.
And by the way, I know the audience is like, "Where's your trampoline?" My sister bought one. And I just go to my sister's trampoline. We got the Vans have a trampoline anyway. So,
yeah.
so no more above ground pool. You had to chop your hot tub in half, and now you bought a sweet Key
I got
West.
the boat.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
all
I'm
right.
not giving up on the hot tub dream though. It just that wasn't the right way we did it. We transported it ourselves and messed it up, in transport.
I
So
feel like I'm being blamed
I'm
for
still
this.
hanging on to that.
Let us know
Yeah,
when you want to
she-
sink the boat.
She's really dying on that whole Samantha fucked up my hot
yeah.
tub bed.
There's no giving up the hot tub
No.
dream, by the way. But that dies with you.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're a Florida
Well, they
trash
bury you
person,
in the hot tub.
when you are a Florida trash person, you never give up your hot tub dream. It's always a dream.
It's your only dream.
It's your only dream, and then you go from different hot tubs to different hot tubs. You're always
It's your
hot
dream
tubs.
because being a successful person is unattainable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you
Like-
just buy stuff that's it's like
Yeah.
a successful
You're like,
person
I see
has, but it's
successful
all
people.
Not quite there.
You're like,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
see successful people in hot tubs, so I'll just skip to the chase.
and I'll get a garbage hot tub, and you're like, well, it's still sitting.
Take
in
a picture of me in it.
hot
Proof.
Yeah. I'm still on a boat. There's yachts around me everywhere,
Yeah.
but I'm on the water
I mean,
just like them.
Technically, a raft is a boat.
Yeah. So have you taken your boat out yet?
No, we literally just got it home last night at like 8 o'clock. Tried to
Congratulations.
get Justin to go out last night, but he would not. I couldn't talk him into it.
Oh, nothing is better than taking the boat out around
For the first time.
9:30, 10 o'clock
Exactly.
with no boat knowledge. Oh,
No, not
Fantastic.
registered.
See,
fantastic.
When
you
you-
don't put the plug in, you're sinking, you run it aground.
when you are born a Florida trash person like myself, I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah, pumped up with confidence.
When you're born, you just think you know how to drive a boat. Like, doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you ever have
You're
any
like,
experience. You're just like, I know how to do that.
it's a boat. It's a water car. Duh.
Duh.
Yeah, it does. You're like, what? It's so easy. It doesn't
It's
make any
easier
sense.
than cars. Cars can kill people. Boats are totally safe.
Also,
Listen, we got YouTube. We'll figure it out.
YouTube ain't gonna save you from drowning.
I also thought that a regular white Bud Light was somehow involved in the starting process of a boat.
I did
Because
too, yeah.
Because my dad always had one,
your
and I was
dad.
like, you need white
Red
Bud
Label
Light,
Mabel,
Red
yeah.
Label Mabel to start the boat somehow, because that's
Yeah.
all I see him
Yeah,
holding.
there'd be cans in the boat at all times.
So
right?
you're taking Samantha out on your maiden voyage.
Well, wait a minute. That's like a 2-seater, right? It's a tiny boat.
No, you could fit 4 people. Technically, you could probably fit about 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. There it is.
Yeah, 6. You could fit 6 Asian children on that boat.
Yeah, because if I know shitty boats, which and I do, it says 6-person
Yeah.
capacity, and then it's like 1,000 pounds, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, we did
Is
luggage
each
and 8
person
people
weigh
to
80
St.
pounds?
Augustine in your boat.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
4 people or 600 pounds. I'm like, how the fuck are 4 people 600 pounds?
Yeah, because it means babies.
Oh my
You can
god.
fit 6 babies on there. 1 fat
Ooh.
dude and 6 babies.
It's true.
So you're definitely gonna overload your boat, with way too much weight. And I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you what's gonna happen, all right? Because
all right.
it's inevitable.
Lay it out there.
It's inevitable.
Okay.
So first off, let me tell you what's gonna happen to the boat, and this is gonna be a 2
It's going to be like a fiberglass leaf bag, right?
2 or 3 year process. You're gonna start using it crazy, right? And it's gonna be every weekend. You're like, we're on a boat.
Yeah.
You're just you're going to Disappearing Island. You're like, this is the fucking best.
You're like, this is our life now. We are
Yeah.
nautical people.
yeah. You're like,
We live our lives by maritime law.
yeah. And then after about let's say 6 months
Ooh,
of that.
I think you're going heavy on that. I think 6 is heavy. I'm
yeah,
saying
but I know Jess.
3
He's-
plus 4.
yeah,
3 plus 4.
That,
Maybe 4
that above
months.
ground pool lasted longer
It
than I
did,
thought.
it
Yeah,
did.
Yeah, I
It
think
inevitable.
I think
I
we had
got
a lot.
use out of that pool.
I think we had a lot to do with that though, because I think
Yeah.
she would wake up and be like, "I can't be a failure to them. I have to fucking put the chlorine
Yeah,
in."
it would have turned green way earlier if we wouldn't have joked her.
Because
Yeah.
we were on her, breathing down her neck.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
we're like, "We're on you, Jess."
We're like the Belichick of above ground pools.
You're right. The day I took a knife to it, I said I could not let Tom find out about this.
Yeah, we didn't know either.
Yeah.
You
I did
almost
not
took
tell
that.
Your
her.
best friend
Yeah.
didn't say
She
anything.
didn't rat you out.
But
she
I
did not rat you
Now
out.
she did today when I said, "Whatever happened to the above ground pool?" And Samantha said, "You were right."
Oh, yeah. Well, she knew the
And then I
writing was
got
on the
so
wall.
happy. I was.
Because I knew you were going to ask her.
Anyway, so you start taking the boat out heavy, right? And things start breaking, right? Because that's what they do. And you try to fix them, but then after a certain amount of time, like it gets too expensive, and you're like, "Who the fuck needs a speedometer in a boat?"
Yeah. Well, you don't have the time.
You start justifying reasons to not fix shit. You're like, this,
Right.
and then
Well, you're not using it. You're using it a lot, but you're not using it like a daily driver car or your
yeah,
home.
you
or
don't
your
need
oven.
it to get to work. So
Right,
you're just like,
right.
It's not a necessity.
You're like, I know the steering is a little tight, but that's fine. I'll just
Yeah.
and things start rusting. It starts falling into disrepair,
Yeah.
right? So that starts
And
happening.
that's when my Grifton powers kick in, and I grift people to help me fix it.
Have you ever met boat mechanics?
Yeah. They're kind of hard to grift.
Yeah, they're grifters themselves.
Yeah.
And I've grifted a lot of mechanic
It's
work.
like trying to
Does
sell
not go
crack to
well.
a. It's like trying to sell crack to a crack dealer, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
You can't. Like.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah.
use that. He knows what it does. He knows the power of
Yeah.
it.
No, luckily one of my best friends grew up on this boat, so he knows everything about it.
That's what
Wait,
that's
hold on a
how-
second. You bought it from a
Oh.
friend. Did your
Who
friend?
is this?
Did your friend sell it to you?
No. One of my friends, my friend Crystal, it's her dude. He grew up on this boat. I didn't buy it
Oh,
from him.
no.
They're just my
What I know
friends.
Crystal connection. I don't know.
They're good for one job and they won't text you back after that because they'll help you one time, but guess what? That 90 Johnson is breaking every fucking weekend.
Well, they're ready to go out on the boat every weekend too. So if they want to go out, then he's gonna have to fix it if it breaks.
Oh wait, so they grew up on that boat?
Yeah, they had the same kind of boat. He had the
Oh,
same kind of
okay.
boat growing up, so he knows
Gotcha.
everything about this boat already.
Gotcha. Okay, that's good. That's good
Yeah.
that you got a point of
Yeah.
contact there. That's
He's
awesome.
familiar with it. Yeah.
So
yeah.
then you start breaking down out in the wilderness.
Oh, that's
the next
yeah.
step.
And then you get sunburned a bunch of times. 'cause
I've
you
done
got-
this a lot in my life,
Yeah.
and now you won't pay for boat tow US or anything.
no,
because-
expensive.
no,
Like,
I'm
fuck
not
that.
that rich.
Mosquito.
Yeah. You're like, fuck
That's
Skeeto.
also what Corey Bryant told me. You gotta have that towing thing. Mother, I'm not rich. That's when I'll call my friends that have boats and
Yep.
just, hey.
Again, good for one time. Yeah. They'll tow you once
Oh,
and
no,
never
it-
takes
no,
you back.
but
Or you just find somebody driving by.
Well, no, you're going to have to do that because if I'm your friend, Jess, I love you, but if I'm your friend and I have a boat and my boat's not in the water and you call me and say,
Right.
hey, I need you to put your
Yeah.
boat in the water and come get you, unfortunately, I'm not going to do that. You're
So-
going to have
Yeah.
to find somebody coming by.
So
Always somebody coming by.
Yeah,
we
you're
ain't
gonna
going out
have
crazy
you have to
far.
pull your titties out to get somebody to come by. That's just the way it goes.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man.
So after about a year and a half, the boat's been sitting in the backyard for 3.5 months.
Yeah, but
And
you used
it's got
it-
frogs
you
and
used it
mosquitoes.
you used it a grand total of 11 times.
And
11 times.
Wasps have somehow infested all the compartments because
Especially the glove box. They love
Shoot through the wiring.
They love the
Yeah,
glove box,
yeah.
and you're gonna go in the glove box
Yeah.
and get your favorite koozie that's shaped like a fish.
Yeah.
And then when you lift that lid,
Oh,
a
it's mud-
1,000 mud daubers will fly in your nose.
And mud daubers love inside of
They do.
everywhere.
They love it.
Engine compartments in the glove
My
box.
dad, there was one summer where my dad just
Yeah.
got stung every day by mud daubers or whatever the fuck they were, like with our boat.
And you're screaming at your old man. He didn't set the tarp up right, and it's raining inside the boat.
Well, then your carpet's mildewed starts peeling up.
Oh yeah, your carpet. There's frogs living in that old Johnson ain't starting ever
Oh,
again.
there's black mildew on every single life preserver you have.
Now you say
Life preserver. You think she's gonna?
No, well, you have the red, the
Oh.
orange life vest vests. They got all the
Jess,
black mold
I don't think
all
she has
over
any
them.
of those.
You got to, because they're going to board your vessel.
It came with the boat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
you got to have that.
Here's the thing. Boat cops, just like real cops, hate poor people.
The funniest thing you've ever said. People choke them by electric lemonade.
They will fuck you.
Oh, they're going to fuck you sideways.
Oh, yeah. They see you coming, and they're like, these people don't have shit.
All they're going to do, you know what?
They don't have no fire extinguisher, no throwable.
Not even a fucking
And-
whistle.
and you may-
Permits isn't right.
You may think this is shade to Tampa, and it is, but they're going to take one look at your trashy Tampa Bay Buck shirt, and they're going to fuck your ass. Everybody knows.
How
Your
dare
kids-
you?
No, they're
And
gonna
your
do it. Look, I'm not anti-Tampa.
Now,
You guys are the best, but it's a trashy area of Florida.
Now, sometimes they won't fuck with the poor people that have young kids because they have a heart. And
But
they're like,
she's got
but
an
yeah,
adult.
Yeah, I know. You got teenagers. They're like, oh, they're going to get you. And they're going to start writing you tickets. And
They're gonna be. I'm giving you an extra ticket for what's he doing? TikTok dances and World Star over there. He's looking at me. weird.
They're too cool, so they're not going to go out with us. It's going to be me, Justin, and the Pitbull.
no.
Poor people. I'm so
that Pitbull's a ticket machine. They just have to look around like, who's got a Pitbull? Give them a ticket.
What is that? Hold on, give me my binocular. What is that? Is that a red nose? Go get him.
Start pre-writing the no throwable. Speeding in a manatee zone.
Damn it.
And then your boat will be towed crazy. It'll fall into disrepair, and you'll sell it on Craigslist for a fraction of what you bought it for. And then
On to
immediately,
the next graph.
the day you sell it, you'll be on Craigslist
Looking for a new
boat.
one.
saying the next one's
My
going
mom
to be
said,
different.
what's going to be next?
Yeah.
Well, tell us what is next. I mean,
Yeah.
you got a plan.
A new hot tub.
What's your Give us your 5-year
My-
plan and then your 10-year plan.
Yeah, so my next one, I'm getting a freaking in-ground pool. Like,
Oh, in-ground.
give me 2 years, and I'm going to have an
now,
in-ground pool.
by in-ground pool, do you mean above ground buried?
Berries, no. I did
'Cause
think about that, but
That's
no.
a thing. And
Yeah,
then
it
another thing I saw that people are doing is they're going to these feed and seed stores like Tractor Supply,
Oh, yes.
and they're buying those metal
Oh, yeah, the
horse
cargo,
water, things,
No, I'll
and then
never do
they're
that.
and then they're putting a pump in it, and like it looks kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it's trashy.
But all those things, they look cool at the very first day.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's just shit after
Yeah,
that.
then you just
and by the way,
just repair.
you know who does really good work? Pool contractors that are giving you a deal. Because that's who you're gonna get.
Yeah,
and
I-
that shit is gonna be fucked up.
I have found that when you're not
tile
when you're not a
crack.
priority with the pool people, they do their best work.
Oh, when they're giving you a 30% discount
Yeah.
because you're a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's gonna be fucking snakes in that
Snakes
shit.
in the
You
line.
had
No,
this.
I'm going to do that
I
one
know.
correctly.
I've lived Jessica's life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm like an old man that's screaming at youngsters like, I know what's gonna happen.
Oh,
like,
man,
this,
look
this,
at my life.
this is gonna happen. But here,
So Sam, are you ready to?
So I'll
you're-
make it out one day, is
you're-
what you're saying.
You're not scared.
He
at
has
all?
not made it out, Jessica. Don't let him fool
no,
you.
no,
He just
has more
on to
money.
advanced things.
yeah, you start. It gets easier.
Why don't you
the
go
more
out
money
with-
you throw at
That's what I was
things.
saying.
Why
Yeah.
don't you go out with Jess this weekend?
Ooh,
Yeah,
boat
let's
trip
do
together.
it.
I'll take my boat
why
out
don't
of
you
them.
take? You need to run your boat, dude.
Yeah, I know I
Teach
do.
me the rope.
Well, I'm going. I got Grizz coming to town. I'll be in Davenport. The whole thing.
Next weekend?
Yeah, but we will go out. We'll meet at the St. John's. You put in at the
No, meet at the Planet Smoothie.
Yeah.
you can put in
In
right
Castleberry.
there at Lake Monroe at the boat ramp, and then
We'll have
you'll-
lunch at Oasis.
I'll show you Drink Beer Beach.
Yeah.
I'll,
Maybe you guys could go out the Butler chain and meet up with Carrot Top. He'll pull his ding dong
Yeah.
out.
There's all the greatest places to go too. There's the Winter Park chain of lakes, and there's Carrot Top's house. You go and piss off all the rich people who live there
Yeah.
that are mad that there's a public dock.
Oh, they're like, little goddamn
Oh.
ladies out there with their pit bull.
they want to destroy that public dock so bad.
Oh, so bad.
They hate it.
They hate it.
And they try to limit the parking and shit, but the poor people get there earlier and earlier.
Yeah.
And then
That's the thing about poor people. They're always awake.
I used to go out there
Weird.
and then be like, "This is like Jurassic Park." My wife actually said that. When you go through the little
oh my God, this is like being in one of them there Disney rides.
You go through the little canals that link the lakes together. Rich ass.
Oh, they
Winter
love
Park.
it when you do that too, especially when they're doing tours and you have to pull over the side and you fuck up the tour. Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah. And you have to pull into someone's boathouse.
I'm saying that because I did that with you.
I know. Listen, Daniel's been
you know.
He's been the right-hand man.
I'm trash. I'm trash right-hand man. I'm the best trash wingman available. I'm good at this shit. I can set up refrigerator boxes for dirt bike jumps. I can do all this shit.
But he don't think, but Daniel shakes his head every time.
Well, I wasn't born into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like there's an Asian guy that works at Anna's Polish restaurant, and she taught him all the recipes. So it's very off-putting in a weird, like, sort of a stereotype way to see an Asian man be the best at making gawumpkis and pierogies and shit like that. Mm-hmm. It's just weird, right? I'm kind of like that. Yeah, I wasn't really born into it, but I know all the tricks and the ways.
All right, Jess, where are you going to go first for your maiden voyage?
Our first main trip is we're going to Sebastian, actually, next weekend with Samantha and Trav.
Yeah.
That would be the first.
Nothing's better than trailer
Ocean
in your boat
first.
3 hours.
Yeah, ocean first, lake second, they say. They always say that. I say open water first, small pond
But I
second.
live on the ocean, so that's where we're going to be going.
All right. And now here's, back
I want to do like a spring action.
when you start having to start your boat with Coca-Cola on the battery terminals,
Yes, I've done
then,
this, yeah.
and then you start saying things like, "Don't turn it off; it'll never turn
Yeah,
back
yeah,
on." That's when
Or if
I
it
want you to call me.
backfires when you turn it off, where it's like, gang!
Oh. You know what? That just reminded me of something. Can I ask you guys? Me and Justin had an argument the other day. He had to replace the starter in his truck, and he was banging on it with a freaking rake, and it was wood. And I told him it had to be something metal, and he said no. Doesn't it have to be something metal when you bang on a starter? Or was that just something I learned in
Yeah,
class?
this is going to sound...
I prefer a rusty screwdriver when I bang my starter.
This is going to sound mean, but I'm not trashy enough to have ever banged on a starter.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've banged on plenty starters,
No.
and I've always used a rusty screwdriver in the bed of my truck or behind the driver's seat. But I think
I always thought it had to be metal to
No.
get it to work.
No.
your
Just
old
knocking
man
it
is right.
around.
Yeah,
I think
it
just
could be
a blunt
anything.
object.
Just
it
a
could,
thumping.
It could be a child's skull.
You
if
just
you're...
you got to bang the rust out of the gears or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. All right, Jess.
Mama telling me it was wrong. Anyway.
Congratulations on your journey.
Yeah, congrats.
You'll be a full-on Florida trash person soon, and we'll go out on the boat together and have an adventure.
I'm gonna
hold you to
witness
that, and
Okay.
let me know about the wrap in the boat. I'm serious.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, we'll wrap the
hot tub for the
boat.
wrap in the boat.
What do we want it to say? Like, can we
I
just
don't know,
have
whatever
it?
you guys want to be.
I wanted to just say
advertisement
trash
for your
person. That would be awesome.
Yeah. We don't need any publicity
Yeah.
for the show.
What if it just said hauling trash?
Oh yeah. I wanted to. We're definitely if
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
what
wrapping it.
What are you gonna name the boat? You got a name yet?
Yeah, I gotta think about that. So far the best one I've gotten is from Chris Mitchell. He said, what was it? Dat aft though.
Dat
the aft is the back of the boat. I didn't know.
Yeah, dat aft
Yeah.
dough.
Like, I love
Yeah,
aft
make
though.
your boat a little. Make the name a little urban. White people love that.
I'm open to suggestions, everybody.
Tom, what you
so
got?
Let me know on Facebook.
I mean, I'm always down for an aquaholic
Yeah,
or
bear your cooter.
It has to do with
Gypsy.
something.
Yeah.
You know, I love the classic SEA, but spelled SEA.
Yeah.
All the things.
Come and go, CUM.
Yeah. It would have anything to do with drinking or titties. That's fine. I like it. I
Yeah, to
approve.
really attract the cops, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They love that.
Just
yeah.
put "We have Pitbulls" on the back.
All right, Jess. We'll check back in a couple months and see how it's going.
All right.
All right, we
Love
love
you
you.
guys.
Good luck with it. Be safe out there, okay?
All right, will do.
Later.
Oh, I can't wait for Samantha to be broke
She's
down.
a little disappointed.
man.
You got to her that time.
I think you did.
I
I think you did.
I'm
did.
getting better at ruining people's dreams.
Yeah.
When Jana left with the camper, she was
Yeah,
pissed.
why did you do
She wanted
that?
to get out
I
of
didn't
here.
know if you were going to talk about that. Seriously, when Jana Banana left here with her new trailer,
She got here, she's
I'm,
so
I'm gonna say
excited.
me too, because you and I piled on real heavy. Like, they both, Jason and Jana, looked at us as if to say, like, you guys fucked us all. Like, you ruined our dream.
Yeah.
We brought him in. in here and we started shitting all over the camping, and then they looked at us like, "Why are you doing this? It was a mistake to come here." And then they're like, then they're begrudgingly asking us to put stickers on there. And like they don't really want them on there because it's like we're so negative. I don't even know why they do our show.
I don't either.
You know, like they do other shows and they do positivity, and they don't get the reaction that we get.
No.
But when they come in here, I don't know why it goes poorly. And it's funny. It's not bad entertainment. It's great entertainment. But the real of it is, when she left, she was not into camping.
Yeah, she looked defeated.
Reset.
Well,
we reset her.
I'm telling the truth, though. But that's the thing. That's like the lady that got mad that I said I wanted to get jacked off by a different lady. You're mad at the truth. I'm telling you, this is a bad idea. We all know it is. I know it is. I do it as soon as I buy anything. I'm like, bad idea. I know it. But you have to do it. Anyway.
You remember the band Quicksand? They got new music out, and I'm going to play it right now. The name of the song is Missile Command. Oh, yeah. Give me some fuzzy-ass bass and big, fat 90s rock drums. Make them huge. 1-844-TOMNDAN for show, or that's the number. Show@tomanddan.com if you want to throw us an email. We'll be right back. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha's here, Butler's here, and let's jump into this because it's everybody's favorite.
Ross's piece of shit news.
Ross's news today. Let's talk about Cooper's Mark and the contest with ABC. If you go to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits near you, pick yourself a bottle of a Cooper's Mark. Make a cocktail for us.
We have a cocktail that Butler made for us this morning, right?
Yeah. And what is this now, Butler?
Why don't you shut up, Butler?
Don't talk over the lasers.
Right. Why are you doing that?
Oh, that's good.
Why would you be that disrespectful to Ross?
I'm sorry. So what is this now? It's delicious.
This is a Cooper's Mark lemonade. It's just a real simple lemonade submitted by Mark out of Brevard. So it's just going to be
Mark from Brevard is a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie.
We didn't get any. We didn't get any recipes. We didn't get any recipes.
Yeah.
That's a fucking lie.
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking liar. And he's disrespectful to Ross.
So if one person would have sent a recipe, they could have fucking won. But nobody wants to participate.
You know what? I can't let that slide. You're the worst person I know. You're goddamn liar.
Dude,
You're
I
mean
should've
to
sent an
Ross.
email
You
from
stepped
a
on
fake
Ross's fucking lasers.
address.
You're the worst. You're bad.
Dove chocolate level lie. You ever had a Dove chocolate?
Oh, Mark from Brevard.
Oh, really? Mark from Brevard?
He looked down at Cooper's Mark. He's like, Mark.
He did. Samantha just proved how stupid you are. You looked at the bottle of whiskey, and I'm surprised you didn't say it was Cooper.
Yeah.
He's looking around. He's like, microphone, Daniel Dennis. Shit.
And if Ross is now getting his hair flattened like real Chance. Like,
Oh, did you straighten it?
I love it, dude. It looks awesome.
He said that's a full Franklin freakout.
It looks good, man. How you been, Ross?
Good.
So anyway, send us your recipe by the Cooper's Mark. We'll send you a ABC gift card in the mail. All you have to do is send us a recipe.
If you're a real person. If you're not, so Mark and Brevard, you get nothing.
Yeah. So, and we're going to be sending out a bunch of gift cards.
Do you guys eat Dove chocolates? Because when you eat a Dove's chocolate, they give you a little inspirational quote inside, and it's always Deb M. from Michigan, and it's always live life to the fullest. First of all, Deb's fake, and even if she was real, she didn't come up with that fucking quote.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Now, before we start the news, Ross, let's talk about you being a judge for our shark writing competition.
Well, he's the best at shark writing.
I know.
That's true.
Ross is the first person I thought of. I was like, Ross needs to be a judge for our competition.
Nobody rides a shark like Ross. Even the ringers that we hired to ride the shark, they didn't want to ride it. Nobody wanted to do it except for Ross.
So then when you agreed, Ross, which thank you very much, by the way, for agreeing to be involved in this, that got me to start texting everybody that I could think of to ask them to be a judge, and they all agreed. And I was like, oh, we got too many judges because I got Tuttle, I got Seth, and I got Mike Busey, who is bringing his tour bus. And I had to get parking in the front parking lot for his tour bus, and then he's bringing a entourage of his whack pack, and it's gonna be like I said in the Fairvilla commercial, a Mississippi shit show.
Wow.
So is this you firing me, Tom?
No, I'm just this is me warning you.
Too many judges. I looked at the list. No. The obvious
No, I'm just warning you, Ross, that this is gonna be. Hot tub and mini fridge, and that's why we get branding it a hot tub and mini fridge. Because this is Johnny's event. They do their Baywatch summer party. Yeah. They did it last year, and they asked us if we wanted to be involved, and we came up with the shark riding, blah blah blah. And so we're showing up with the shark riding machine.
I still don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
We got the judges, Fairvilla Megastore sponsoring it.
There's
Thank you very much.
hamburgers and fries there.
True Leaf.
Food, True Leaf.
Yeah, True Leaf's going to be there. We got first 100 BDMs are going to get a
Pabone selling art there.
selling art out there.
We're
throwing everything at the wall.
Yeah. And so
I had a meeting out there yesterday, actually, with Bart Merrick from Bart Merrick Realty. I don't know if you're familiar with them, Tom, but Bart Merrick, the local realtor, and he has agreed to give me because obviously, where do I stand out in that crowd? What can I do? How can I distinguish myself? He's agreed to sponsor a champagne sorting.
Oh, yeah. We can do anything. By the way, this is not Dr. Phillips' situation with anything. What do you want to do? Fire?
You just tell us where you want to shoot your cannon. Look, whatever the fuck you want to do, we're doing it. You just tell us when you want to do that, and we'll make it happen.
Do you want to fire off a small caliber handgun today?
Do you want to shoot guns? We can shoot guns.
Just point it straight up.
What do you want to do?
Listen, I know about the toot tree. They got a fucking sign on the toot tree out there now, so I know about John's.
Yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be old school party, so come out July
Mississippi shit show,
July 31st. Anyway, all right, Ross.
I will be wearing a sword.
That's dope.
Ross will have a sword.
That's awesome. I feel safer.
So, Ross, you got any shows coming up?
What's going on this weekend? Bullenbush Shit Sandwich, 9 p.m. at the old Bullenbush.
It's awesome. If you've never been, I would urge everybody to go. If you're trying to wet your beak on a local Orlando-grown comedy, it's definitely a great place to start. The drinks are great. The bartenders are great.
Yeah.
The comics you will see will be great. Dude, probably my favorite night of comedy that you can see. And you never know who Ross going to bring in.
Yeah. I mean, you sit there, have some beers, and watch an awesome show because everybody's good.
Great. It's great.
Orlando's weird right now. Like Ed Shit Sandwich on Saturday. I don't know who it is going to be, but you're going to see somebody who has a TikTok with like 1 million+ followers.
Yeah.
There's multiple of those people coming to my fucking open mics on Wednesday nights. It's there's this new crop of people who found online success. They're still in town and they're still fucking micing and stuff. And you can see them now before they get like a TV deal or whatever, based on the fact that literally 1 million people listen to them babble every fucking day.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's nuts,
Are they doing anything with it, Ross? Like Big Tim.
Some of them are. Like I think Heather Shaw's capitalizing. She's moved to Austin, and like she's really fucking working that following she has real hard. And she's a funny person. She can do it, and it's working for her. Preacher was just back in town recently. Obviously capitalizing on the America's Got Talent thing, but like Preacher rolled through our open mic last week. So, come to the Bullenbush, check out some comedy. You never know what you're going to fucking see.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. All right, man. What do you got for a first story?
All right. You guys remember a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the Swiss Army was finally getting their ladies some underwear that fit.
Yes.
Not quite an update, but in the similar vein, Ukraine recently has been taking some heat for the 30th anniversary of their independence from the Soviet Union. They had a big parade, and they made a bunch of their female forces march in high heels. Like high heels.
God damn it.
All right.
And,
okay. All right. That is, man, that's a good starter story, Ross. That's a solid starter.
And then, so Ukraine has responded, and they've taken in criticism from all over the world, women's rights groups, other countries, and they have announced that they are going to get the ladies in their armed forces better heels.
How is
At
it?
least wedges.
They're not strapping the heels, but they're going to get them like a nice lower heel and better laces. They're really fucking emphasizing the laces on these fucking things. But women will remain in heels.
Is it like military heels or something
Like tactical heels?
Yeah, is it something like that, or just like
I mean, they
The
have.
first pair, 100% not. They are fully decorative. And the second pair, also 100% not.
So it's just like dinnerware heels, like your wife would wear to a wedding.
But
Well,
they have
that's
shoestrings?
Like satin laces.
So do they explain that why? Is there
The second pair is something you would see like at the end of the row at Ross Dress for Less. Like ladies had discarded it for months.
Okay, all right.
Why did they do this? I feel is it just a sexist
Yes.
thing? Okay, all right.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes it's just that easy.
but I'm waiting for them to like, because normally you would look at that and you'd be like, well, I mean, is this ceremonial dress? Am I not understanding this correct?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is it like
is this like ceremonial? Like, you know, like I've got buddies of mine that are in the Marines, and a very good friend of mine, John, who's in the Marines. When he wears his dress blues, the blue pants, the tan shirt, the red belt, I believe, with the white hat, and then he wears patent leather shoes. Those are not going to be good for him in the jungles or the desert.
Yeah.
It's there for him to show respect to the military and to America and for what he does.
It's a dress code.
It's his dress code for what he did. Right.
Yeah.
So is this them like dolled up? Like, and I mean that with love. Like everybody
like
dolled
this
up.
is
Guys,
the military
girls.
dress code for women?
Yeah.
Or is it like wear high heels, bitches?
That's insane.
But like Dan, your patent leather dress shoes and your full dress blues and everything, the degree of shine on it alone is like stating that I'm prepared.
Right.
I'm ready.
You're right.
I can keep my equipment in this state of dress.
Yeah.
And so like when you slap these ladies in high heels, what are you saying about them? What are they preparing for? What are they getting ready? What are they?
They're preparing a sandwich.
Oh my God. Sounds as if they are preparing themselves for men, which is not good. Yeah,
Correct.
this is weird.
It's crazy that we live in the same world that this is happening right now, 2021. You know what I'm saying? Like how different countries are so different. Then
Write that down. Write that down, Ross. Different countries are so different.
I'm just saying, with the internet, you think we'd all just kind of meld together and be doing the same shit.
You're seeing a little bit. I mean, look at Cuba right now. I mean, things are not happy there because people do see other places and go, you know what? Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
It's changing.
I'm not paying
It's just slow.
$60 for a bag of rice. Fuck that shit.
All right, next story.
This is breaking news to me. I just saw in a related article on the same page from May of this year, the U.S. Army is now going to allow female soldiers to wear ponytails.
That's a new thing. Like you weren't allowed to wear ponytails.
Okay,
I guess so.
Does this work? Does this work both ways? In the fact that if Ross were in the military, he would have to have short hair, correct?
Oh yeah, they take all this luxurious wool right off.
So I'm wondering why it hasn't gotten to a point, because I am at a place in my life now. I understand that there are certain codes, and I understand that there's certain ways that things need to be done, or at least that's what we're told through the military and stuff. But I guess I am a little surprised that if women are allowed to be in the military with longer hair and have ponytails, why can't a guy have a ponytail? If he's the best soldier, he could have a ponytail, right?
Listen, you start
there
getting...
should be a special forces unit of 40-plus-year-old stoners with Willie Nelson braids.
Well,
I'm going to go on the record and say.
Well, the really good guys that end up working their way to the special forces end up being allowed to do that because they're like, you're such a good sniper that, you can be anything you fucking want to be. You're now...
Well, then he's like got a full beard in the streets of Afghanistan.
Well, he has to. He has to
you
blend
look like a
in.
biker or whatever.
Or you look like a Middle Eastern man with a beard and long hair.
I think a lot of this stuff is old school. I mean, it's still the military. Their job is to literally protect the nation and if they need to, fight to the death and kill to protect it. So I think it's like all their shit is so ingrained that they're changing last or whatever. Like they, because if they...
Right. No, that makes sense to me.
I think we've always done this, and for me, I'm kind of like, I just stay away from it.
That makes sense to me because you don't
they
want to
have
be
to
the
do-
guy that raises your hand when the ladies are allowed to have ponytails. You raise your hand and they're like, "Yes, soldier," and you're like,
I would like a ponytail too.
right? You don't
There's
want
a
to
part
be that. You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, there's a part of the military that breaks you down and
they build you back up their way, yeah.
until a soldier, and although nowadays, like everything's drones and shit. We've fucking got missiles and drones. Like I don't know how good we need our soldiers to like, we're not releasing them on the shores anymore.
I wish that were the case, but we still got guys up until like the pullout that were getting hurt.
Just where you need a fucking haircut the most, near a drone. You're fucking
it's very dangerous.
Those rotors, you're done.
There's a video online of a woman. I'll have to try and find it and send it to you, Ross. There's a woman being interviewed in another country, and they're filming her as a secondary shot with a drone, and the drone pilot, he comes down like too close to her, and it wraps her hair in it, and it literally, I think it just yanks her scalp off.
Yeah. That's a more aggressive America's Funniest Home Video. Tiny slot car that gets in the kid's hair.
Yeah. You can put peanut butter in there. Oh wait, that's gum. Never mind.
All right, next story, Ross.
All right, so there's 10 families from Sandy Hook that were impacted by the Sandy Hook shooting.
Yeah.
That are suing the Remington Gun Company. Okay. Their lawyers filed a measure. They demanded they wanted all the documents that or everything that Remington's used in social media, basically. So Remington shot them 18,000 files, including shitloads of clip art, like video of just people jet skiing, emojis of Santa Claus, ice cream, and weightlifting, and my personal favorite, a cartoon of one of the minions from Despicable Me, but it's like carved up like at a like beef at a buffet, and it says the caption says filet mignon.
Oh, that's hilarious! Filet mignon.
Are they just fucking with them?
They sent them literally everything they've ever even thought about maybe tweeting one time, or like they just buried them in meaningless fucking files, and they'll probably continue doing it until they give up trying to get the actual files they want to get.
This happens like with every kind of
lawsuit
when you're suing a big corporation, or like you get together and there's like class action. It's all just lawyers fighting with each other and fucking with each other.
Tied up in litigation.
I will give you and Ross a story I've never told before. When I was doing my deposition for some issues that were happening at Clear Channel, there was an issue, and I was being deposed. I was in charge of gathering the mini disc that needed to be turned in. And Tom is correct. When you turned in the mini disc, you were told to not narrow. You were told to not narrow it down.
Make it hard for the other person.
You were told to be vague. So, for instance, when I was to deliver the mini disc of what was said, I was to deliver 20 mini discs that were in the same block of mini discs, and they would have to find it.
Hell yeah.
Don't give them a map.
Yeah.
Make it hard.
And so what you're saying is absolutely correct. I was instructed on it's not lying, and it does feel gross, and I didn't like doing it, but I just did what I was told. They're like, you're supposed to give them mini discs. Don't do anything to them. Just give them the full bank. And I was like, gladly. And that's all I did. But I could have just as easily given them exactly what they were looking for and saved them a lot of time.
Waste of fucking time, though, Dan, because all the cops in this town do is drive around and listen to real radio. So they already fucking knew what they were looking for.
Yeah, that's probably, you know what? That's probably exactly correct.
And talk to Mo DeWitt, justcallmo.com.
Yes.
And but he'll tell you.
Oh my God, that was loud. Sorry.
You try to sue a big enough mega corporation, they're just going to tie everything up in litigation for years until they wear you out, and that's the game plan. Is like tie it up in litigation until 5 years from now you'll just settle because you're like, I'm done with it.
It's the Walton way.
But imagine you're the lawyer fighting the families of like dead kids in Sandy Hook, and you send a Despicable Me emoji. You sleep good at night, right?
Well, it was a funny meme. That one I stand by. Everything else is a little garbagey, but the filet mignon one, I kind of like that.
I think every human just justifies it and puts it in a category of I'm doing my job, but this is the
you
know
what?
I don't think it goes further than
Ross,
that.
maybe I'm being a little positive, and I'm kind of with Tom on this one though. But I have a tendency to believe that people are more good than they are bad. So I bet if you were able to get these people away from their bosses, or if they knew that they wouldn't be fired for being honest, they would probably tell you that they do not enjoy their job. That's what I would say. I bet you they'd be willing to say, because more people, you dial them down and get the real truth out of them, and normally they're like, yeah, this sucks. I don't like doing this, but I make a ton of money doing this, and I got my own family to worry about.
Yeah. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Anyway, next story, Ross.
Dubai, home of the world's tallest skyscraper already. Now they got the world's deepest pool.
Yes.
It's not a swimming. It's a swimming pool, I guess, but it goes 196 feet deep. It's got an apartment in it, an abandoned city, an arcade. It's got so many activities. They say it takes you like at least 3 dives to see everything. 6 Olympic-sized swimming pools worth of water in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
it actually looks really cool.
They have a car. They have a billiards table that you can play.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you can go down into the car. I saw Will Smith diving this last week, and I told Tom, I was like, dude, because I come up with these dumb ideas.
How much do you think you got paid for that? You get the Dubai money. You know, let's get Will Smith to come out here and put it on the social media.
Here's what I would like to do.
$2.5 million.
I get high, and then I think I'm like some sort of like I get high, and then I assume this persona of like a young, cool, rich influencer, and I say to you and I, we should take company money in 3 days we should fly to Dubai, dive for 1 day, and fly back, and then talk about it on the show.
What does it even cost?
I don't know.
By invitation only. Will Smith's been, and so has the Crown Prince of Dubai. So if you guys know either one of them, give them a call and see if you can get in.
Well, what I do know about Dubai is that invitation can be bought at any time. You could buy that invitation with enough money.
Most people I know that have been there say it's disgusting, though.
Well, also, what I found weird is that
it's like third world on the outside.
Yeah, like most people that I know that have been to Dubai say like it's really gross. Like it's not like something that they enjoyed.
It was bizarre because it's like pure opulence surrounded by extreme poverty, and it was built on the backs of slaves.
Like your desk. It's kind of like your desk is like your desk is like a center of opulence, and everything around you is just a shit show.
So what I found weird is that at 196 feet, like you can
just make it 200.
Well,
right? Can we make it?
Yeah, 8 a round number.
Like I don't know anything about scuba diving, but I believe.
Oh no, we're gonna get the emails. I always get email from one scuba guy who's like "You're potentially killing people with your knowledge," and I'm like, dude, we never claim to be.
Everything we say is fake.
Yeah, if you're listening to us for scuba diving advice,
oh no, we have
any advice.
We have this one scuba diver that's like the nerd. He's like Andrea scuba diver. He's nerd scuba diver, and he'll be
that's not accurate.
So disrespectful. the amount of misinformation, and you're always saying you're yelling Navy dive tables. People could die.
But at 100 feet, you could only stay down there for like 5 minutes before, and then you have to do like a 5-minute safety stop.
Yeah.
But it's like so at 190 feet, what are you down there for 1 minute or 30 seconds or whatever before the fucking fizz starts building up and blow your teeth out, or some bad shit happens? You start having a seizure.
You know what's bad is if you're doing something whimsical when your eyeballs blow out. Like if you're playing billiards underwater and then you're shitting your wetsuit, that's bad, right?
Yeah.
Like
inflate your BC, rocket to the top, the only way out.
You can't, because there's levels.
Oh, you hit the pool.
So you'd hit like the ceiling. You'd be like, because you'd have to go forward and up again.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I'm up there dying a chandelier underwater.
Make a 200-foot deep maze.
It's called IKEA.
And then, so the people in the ballroom watch you die. Anyway, it is cool, though. And I saw although I thought to myself, how the fuck do you take care of something like that? Like, the amount of water that's there, like, that has to be chlorinated.
Well, it's not like a regular pool, because if somebody shits in that, they're not draining that whole thing, right?
Right.
You go to any other Olympic pool around here, like, you go to one of these, like, we don't have a pool, so Andrea and I, Tom makes fun of us, but we'll go to the community pool. You shit in that, they close the doors.
If I get down to 196, I'm shitting for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Ross, next story.
Well, let's go to what some call the Dubai of America, Michigan. Another opulent construction project of a guy in Michigan, David Olson. He was doing a little housework. He started digging. He found a bowling ball buried in the dirt. He's like, that's interesting. Kept digging, found 160 bowling balls, and there's probably more.
In his backyard?
Just in and around the foundation of his house in his yard. And so he did a little digging, and he found out that there used to be a bowling ball plant in the town, and the workers would take the cast off bowling balls, the ones that came out a little lopsided or
the rejects,
the molding was wrong, and they'd use that for fill instead of like sand or dirt in a lot of places.
No shit. So they use the bowling balls in place of like rocks or whatever to fill foundations to build houses on. So he's got
It's like recycling.
An insane amount of bowling balls around his house.
Correct. And there a lot of them were actually kind of cool. They're from the 50s, and a lot of them got donated to a museum. And he's apparently starting a fucking bowling ball mine in his yard now.
That would be fun.
Are there any bowling balls that are like worth something? I've never heard of anybody being like, "Oh, I found this rare bowling ball."
I would imagine the one from the movie Kingpin that has a rose.
All right, yeah, okay, yeah. Like,
and that one from Mystery Men with the skull in it.
Yeah. You got to get that.
And then Jesus' bowling ball from Big Lebowski. I'm sure.
Yeah, you got to have that.
But besides from movies,
right?
That's it, right?
No, I bet you there's some famous people that were bowlers, like Elvis's bowling ball, or Chuck Berry. I don't know why Chuck Berry. No, Chuck Berry didn't bowl.
Yeah, you're right.
Too skinny.
There's probably what's the most expensive bowling ball? Probably that movie one, right? Like
I don't know, Sam. What do you think? Like, I mean, I guess there's like PBA pros that have bowling balls that are worth money, right? And signature models.
But like the Big Lebowski's bowling
you're
ball
the
is
only
worth the most.
person I know that bowls. Do you know that as
I don't bowl? I went bowling.
Do you know that as I sit here,
why do you get so offended about that?
I hate $20 is my.
Do you know that as I sit here, Ross, that my daughter has never been to the movies and never been bowling?
What?
Never been bowling, never been to the movies.
That's bizarre for a 6-year-old, I think.
Well, but those are like trash activities. We do a lot of like
the movies.
It's trash.
Actually,
I went with Mike Aiello and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. You know, I think I might be a movie guy now.
No.
I think I'm in.
Watch that at home. It stinks. I'm with you with that. I'm with you, by the way. I just have to go do these horrible things. Anyway, next story, Ross.
All right, and Mitch Patel's going to have to change joke news. They are officially changing the names of 2 bugs for being too offensive. And it's one of those ones where you can tell it's not super offensive because they just say what it is right in the headline. They're changing the names of the gypsy moth and the gypsy ant to avoid offending the Romani people any further.
We just talked about this. Yeah, we just talked about whether or not you can say gypsy. And incorrectly, Tom and I both voted that you can. You can wing it around with swing it with reckless abandonment.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
because I didn't know who was getting offended, and you actually said a country, and I didn't know that before. I thought it was
I didn't know that either.
You can't say the word gypsy because gypsies get offended, but you're saying Romanians get offended.
Negative. The people that you would commonly refer to as gypsies, like, you know, in another century, they'd have like covered wagons and like set up in town and do fairs and stuff. They're known as the Romani people. In Europe.
Romanis.
Yeah, and traditionally they don't have like a fixed country. They just kind of, you know, there's a bunch of different tribes of them, and they kind of blow around. And I'm sure, like at this point in history, there's towns and stuff where they've settled and there is majority Romani, but traditionally they roam around.
Can't we offend some group?
No.
White people.
Yeah, is it white people the last?
Cis white people.
I can make white people jokes all day long.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a time where I'm not going to be able to make a white people joke?
No, you can always. I think you can always make pedophile jokes too. You can like go heavy on like crapping
of course.
on them.
That's a
Murderers,
horrible
murderers,
psycho.
rapists.
Yeah.
But you know what? I didn't put it together until just now. But like at open mic right now, Hitler is like the huge fucking trend, and it might just be that we're down to that. All you can make fun of is fucking Nazis.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even they get offended.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a nice Nazi. What's up?
Remember when Nazis got mad because the whole punch a Nazi thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then everybody else, like society, even society, the ultra left was like, still like it. Even the people that are like don't against violence, they're like, I'll let that one go.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think punching a Nazi is fine. Whatever. Nobody got mad at it, and everyone's like, yeah, fucking punch a Nazi. If you are standing on
People are still mad about it. They're like, violence is not the answer.
No, I'm fine with it.
I think it is.
Yeah. If there's like some
Wait
guy.
a minute, isn't it proven that violence was the answer to Nazis?
They chose violence.
That's history.
Exactly.
Hold on a second. I believe Ross could fact check me, but I believe that was history.
Yeah, just go punch him right in the face.
Yeah, get him good. Get him real good.
Anyway.
I am on the record. I always teach my kids, don't let words make you resort to violence. You should always be able to answer words with words. But if a fucking Nazi even like cocks his fist back, punch the motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's coming from Ross.
We're pro punch Nazi.
Yeah.
Here's the spread on can you use the word gypsy or not, okay? The U.S. Entomological Society is now saying no, hard no to it. But NPR does print the headline, insect experts will change the name of the gypsy moth and the gypsy ant.
Right, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like if it was the N-word moth, they're not printing that word. You understand?
Right.
But I think there's no, because they're at least.
God, who would have named that? You gotta check your brain if you named it the N-word moth. Like if you wrote that down as a scientist, you're like, and we're done here today.
See,
a lot of bugs got named in the 1840s.
Yeah, I know.
We've gotten like when we say now like the R word, everybody understands what we mean, and we say the M word now, where people understand. But if you say the G word, nobody will make the correlation to gypsy, I think. Right?
No, you'd want to go gay. I think you'd want to because
you'd be like, what word is that?
It would be it'd be in your mind quicker because those. Yeah,
that's why I advocate all schools teaching the alphabet with slur words, and we just teach it to them one time. They know what all the words are not to use alphabetically. We got one for each letter. And it's over with. Everybody gets out of their system in grade school.
Russ, I'm going to ask you a little about parenting advice because I haven't asked you in a while.
Don't pull the foreskin back that hard.
No, that
still has it.
I'd ruin that. Yeah. Now they're afraid of it.
They're afraid of their penises.
They're afraid of it. I'm afraid of it. Everybody's afraid.
They won't go pee by themselves.
They won't even pee. Ross, they don't pee now.
Don't
they don't
talk
pee
about
at school because they're afraid of their penises.
Don't talk about
I have a song I'm writing about that.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to sing like that. So just start practicing over the weekend.
So this was on Dump 'Em Up.
You guys, July 31st at Johnny's shark writing competition and foreskin song.
Ross, I have been showing my sons movies that I liked when I was a kid. Or at least I thought I liked.
I have been showing my sons pornography, graphic pornography.
And we came up with the idea of, Goonies. We loved Goonies growing up. Like, let's show Tommy and Max Goonies, right?
Yeah.
So we got all excited, and then we put on Goonies, and there was a lot I forgot that was in Goonies that is.
Yeah, there's some stuff.
That it's PG-13. I was like, how bad could it be? There's the sloth. That's scary. But other than that, I was that's not really that bad. I was like, they watched Mandalorian.
That's not that
They saw
scary.
Sweet Tooth. They said the S word. I knew the S word was in Goonies. Then at the beginning scene, I forgot about the scene where they knocked over the statue of David in the mother's living room and knocked off the tiny penis of.
That's fine.
Yes, well,
every statue of David in every '80s movie, the penis fell off.
Right.
But then they glue it back on. And
they glue it upside down, right?
And then Josh Brolin screams, "If God made us like that, we'd be pissing in our faces."
Yeah.
And then I was like,
"That's a good joke."
Yes, but
he's actually.
I have
right.
a 5-year-old son.
So what? What's wrong with that? What am I missing here?
I don't know if
Pissing?
society wants to show 5-year-olds that.
Really?
You saw it at that age, and you're fine.
That's what
Maisie told me before she
my
went
pop-up said when he fought in World War II at 17 about murder. So, as generations go, I'm just worried that I'm like doing the same thing other dumb old men said. It was like, I did it when I was 5, and they're like, you are fucked up.
Did they,
you are emotionally. I am fucked up.
Is it the word?
By the way, that was the
pissing?
point I was trying to make, Tom.
right. It went right over his head.
Sorry.
Did your
is
son
that what it is? Like
say
the word
anything
pissing?
about it?
No. It was just one of those things where I was like, that probably wouldn't be in a PG-13 movie nowadays. Also,
did they laugh?
Oh yeah, they laughed.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a solid joke.
See the joke at being his mom's favorite piece. That would have been even funnier.
Listen, I'm fine with it. It's all good. I'm just saying,
Of all the things you've shown your kids, that seems very mild.
I dropped Maisie
What
off.
else did I show
I
him?
dropped my daughter off at her grandfather's house, and I said, "I love you, Maisie," and she said, "Suck my dick."
No, come on.
What about the relentless mental and physical bullying of that poor fat kid? Like, did that.
Yeah.
Making him dance before he goes
Shuffle,
in. We make Butler do that before he comes to the studio.
We laughed at that. we laughed and laughed, and then I felt nothing wrong.
And then
with
you're
that.
like, we're not built like that. Look at how good we are.
Yeah. Well,
Now, my kids hate literally everything I've ever tried to show them except Spaceballs. Spaceballs holds up.
Nice. Spaceballs is
that
fucking
just makes
fantastic.
you always the best
Yeah.
boys ever. The fact that they're like, we hate everything, but Spaceballs, that's good.
By the way, they did not like Goonies that much. They thought it was boring, and I was like, I'm doing
That's
whatever.
a slow film.
Yeah, I'm doing what every dumb old man does: is show their kids boring ass old man shit. That's what I'm doing, and I got angry. I was like, "Fuck!" I'm showing old man dumb shit to my sons that hate it, and I'm doing the same thing that
Maisie hated Toy Story. You know, like I'm like, this is amazing, right? Like, nah.
Toy Story.
Damn,
That's
Toy Story's
good.
great.
Well, she don't like movies
Not
at all.
enough action. It's boring.
And plus, like, that animation's super dated now.
Yeah, it is.
She probably sees better shit on PBS than that.
Yeah, there's
Now,
go ahead.
You can also weaponize this, Tom. You can, like, for example, my kid hates Skeletor, so if he falls asleep watching TV, I'll grab the Xbox controller and I'll turn on, like, YouTube with the supercut of Skeletor saying shit to his minions for like 4 hours.
Have you
and
seen
then he
that?
wakes up to, like, Skeletor.
Ross, you
I
did
like
that.
that.
I think you may have put that out, and I grabbed your link from the YouTube of Skeletor because I watched the entire thing. By the way, it's 10 hours of Skeletor being mean to his henchmen. If you have not seen this, take my advice, take Ross's advice, and check this out. Get tooted and watch 10 hours of Skeletor being mean. He's the nastiest boss. He's an asshole.
Dude, was just
Complete, utter, everything they say, they're like, hey, boss, I found it. You're a fucking idiot. Everything
Even if you do your job perfectly
Yes.
and succeed at the task that Skeletor set you
Yes.
to, he will still call you a piece of shit
Yeah.
and tell you to get the fuck out of the room.
Yeah, like they're like, we did it, sir. And not fast enough. You're so stupid.
I like that. I wish I could do
Okay, I'm gonna send you this link, and you're gonna thank me and Ross later. It is really funny because they never, ever, ever appease him. He is always like, you guys are idiots.
The best one, Skeletor sends like Beastman and like Trapjaw and a couple of these other like badasses that like fight He-Man on the reg. He sends them out to uproot this little village, and a bunch of gnomes kick their ass. And then when they come back, oh man, Skeletor lets them have it. It's fucking awesome.
He's the best part of that show is just when they come back, because you're like, oh, he's gonna get them good today. Oh man, Skeletor's gonna be mad. I'm glad you put that link out, and yes, I did watch the whole thing. It's very, very good. What else you got, man?
Let's see, what do we got here? Guy tried to throw an alligator on the roof that he stole from a mini golf. That's just some Florida shit. Okay. And the Queen of Dutch, the Dutch Queen, she opened, this is a 2021 headline, you guys. This is where we're at in 2021. The Dutch Queen opened a 3D printed bridge with a robot arm.
Whoa.
You know how like you do the big opening with the scissors and all? She had the scissors in a robot arm, and she used that to open this 3D printed bridge. I think it's 3D printed steel, and it's pretty slick looking. No handrails, but apparently you don't need to do that in Dutchland.
So now,
Wow.
It's not that I've seen the robot like
the concrete 3D printer.
Well, I've seen the robot do flips. I've seen the one where they start kicking and bullying him, and he won't fall down. He's got weird
I like
go
that
legs.
one with sound effects. Though they give us sound effects, so it's like he was like, fuck, why are you doing this, man? Why are you kicking me?
Like I've seen some robots do some awesome things. So cutting a ribbon isn't that impressive to me. Like I wonder, like they should have made it cut the ribbon cooler than just a robot using scissors.
The 3D printed bridge, I think, was like the main draw.
yeah. It's like, come for the 3D printed bridge. Stay for the robot claw.
I'm mad at the robot arm. I'm like, this stupid.
Not good enough. Bridge was solid, but the robot, I don't know.
And that wouldn't normally make piece of shit news. It's not that great of a story, but I thought it was kind of interesting that we're living in a world where they're 3D printing bridges. Robots are like just doing shit to the point where it's fucking boring to Tom, and there's still queens.
Right.
Also, they're still marching an army of high-heel women
Yes.
down the streets. That's what I'm saying.
And just to appease the chat room, of course, Ross knows that it is the Netherlands. He's saying the Dutch and calling everything Dutch because it's funny.
Dutchland. It's a place. Look it up.
It's very much more Tom and Dan to call it Dutchland.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
disrespectful.
Google a little research, you fucking idiot.
Ross, who's going to be on Tots with Ross?
Oh shit. We just put one out, and I can't remember who, which always pisses them off. So that's good. And then, but I know we got our new production assistant Jackie at work, and she's booking stuff now. And I got an interview scheduled with Sam Talent. If you guys remember him from, he came to town for the Orlando Indie Comedy Fest.
Yeah.
A couple of times. Nationally touring comic. He fucking works with everybody, and he just wrote a book. I believe it's called Running the Light. I believe that's Sam Talent's book.
Nice.
Forward by Kyle Kinane. Just a great guy, great comic. One of the few people I met, and within minutes we'd both taken our pants off in front of each other. It was at Joe Pettis' underwear comedy show.
I like that. I like that, man.
All right, Ross. Thanks for the news. We're gonna see you at Johnny's, and then
the Foley work this week, real quick, this is like a Foley work for like a squeaky toy. If the scene called for like a pet to be playing with a squeaky toy.
That's
That
great.
sounds
I mean,
like
it's
squeaky
all-
toy.
And I know you always want to see how it's done, Tom. You do that one with, of course, a conch shell and 3 fake lemons.
Hold on. No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Oh, God. All
The
right,
hard
Ross.
part is you got to get the conch shell with the right cut. You got to get the right.
It's got to have the
conch
right.
shell.
Yes, you got to.
And then,
Oh man,
you know,
I'm sorry. I went the right. Yeah, there we go. There.
Step through your fake lemons and
All right, Ross. Too high. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you at Johnny's. All right, let's take a break.
The Foley thing always gets me too. I love it. It never gets old
He's doing it
I'm
just
like
to piss me off
oh,
now.
yeah,
He's
but-
bullying me on purpose.
Yeah, I love it, but I'm like, well, what is he going to say it is? And it's always more bizarre than ever. All right, we heard the quicksand. We heard what else did we hear? We heard "Smile" by Mags. Let's see. This time, you know what? I'm going to go blues.
Okay.
This is because I'm really trying this year to like give you guys a really good representation of what I feel like I enjoy music-wise.
All right.
The name of this performer is Christone Kingfish Ingram. The name of the song is 662. Yeah, there we go. This is going to get bluesy. This isn't like standard alternative rock, so enjoy this. We'll be right back. Start dancing. This is like traditional, ugly blues. Here we go.
I come from a river town, talking about nothing to do. Mosquitoes come out when the sun goes down, gives off a sticky too.
Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha and Butler are here. We are easing into the third segment. Would you like me to do this, or do you have something you'd like to plug, sir?
No, that's just go ahead and do it.
All right. Oh, shit!
Who's Morgan?
I miss Porkin. We've skipped it like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We got too many topics on the list today. It's the end of the motherfucking show. So come on, baby, let's dump them out and play. I wanna see your topics. Ooh, I wanna also see your bottomics.
Dump 'em Out brought to you by Mo DeWitt, the DeWitt Law Firm. Injured on the go, just call Mo.com. Also, TDABC, pick up anything at ABC, put up that hashtag, and you could win a prize.
Yeah, and send in your goddamn recipe so you can win a gift card that way too.
Yeah.
Just like
Mark from Brevard.
Just like Mark from Brevard.
If you buy a bottle of Cooper's Mark and put up the hashtag TDABC,
I'm Cooper's Mark, and I don't exist.
we will send you a gift card. First 5 that do it get a gift card. Anyway.
Poor Butler.
He's like, I knew he was going to fucking rat me out.
So,
right? Like,
you're like, I knew he'd do it. I knew he'd do it. I knew he's just an asshole. He's an asshole.
I knew when I tried to pull some old.
He's just a fucking asshole.
That's an old school radio sales trick. I just make it up. No one's listening.
No, when you said that, I typed. You said it on the group test, and I typed a whole thing about how fucking stupid it is, and then I deleted it all because I got so stoned. I'm getting to a point now where I can get high, and things that like matter to me, I'm like, what's wrong with Mark from
Nothing
Brevard?
matters.
Yeah, Mark from Brevard. Let's roll.
So,
let's do it.
Mosquito truck. Do you guys have the mosquito, the county mosquito truck?
Since I have moved, I have not seen a mosquito
Yeah,
truck.
we get them, and we have street sweepers as well around here.
I've never
well,
lived
that's
in a
real
neighborhood
funny.
with that.
It's kind of cool. I do like the street sweepers are fun. Not if you're parked near them, but they're fun when they're scooping up the trash. That's pretty cool.
So I imagine that I know the chemical's probably different because it's probably way more potent on the, Seminole County mosquito truck. Like the shit they're spraying out of there is probably way more powerful than my mosquito nick system. But
I don't even know what it is. I bet Sam could do a quick search.
That's what I was just about to
pure
say.
DEET.
Well, I'm guessing that they have to.
It's probably watered down. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying that they must make that public. Now, that's gotta. That's one of those things. If you don't do that shit, then
every
you're
Karen will be. Oh
my god.
So, but what we're
not so much Karens. They don't really care about mosquitoes as much as they care about black people.
Supposedly a very small amount of insecticide into the air. It doesn't specify what it is, and this is on the CDC government website.
Weird. Well, if there's anything I learned about that, don't vouch in my floor.
The mosquito nick system I have, every 5 feet I have a mister on my fence, right? It goes along the entire edge.
I'm a mister.
And the edge of my roof, and it has to mist it multiple times a day to keep the mosquitoes out, right? And that is a coverage area, like it's misting a lot, right?
Yeah, it's like Mr. Carry a liaison.
And that works, and that's why I love my mosquito nick system. But the truck that drives by, I watched it drive by. It drove down my streets, misting out, and then turned around the cul-de-sac, hauling ass like the guy's trying to get done with the job.
Chemtrails to make you believe in your liberal ways.
So, and I was like, well, what the fuck does that do? That does not do shit. And then I'm like, there's no way that makes a dent. I mean, mosquito is bad.
Tom, if you knew how much of life I don't know why or what's going on, you'd be terrified that I'm part of your business.
So is it?
Does anybody understand what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I feel like I float through life like I'm walking through a party drunk. Like I'm kind of finding the bathroom. I don't know where Andrea's at. I'm too fucked up. I don't. And then eventually I'll die.
We talked about this. Is it just the county doing something because their taxpayers are complaining about mosquitoes?
That's what I think it is.
But are the taxpayers complaining about mosquitoes?
Yeah, there are some. So what you do is you get a truck, you fill it full of water, and they drive over there, they spray the water out. Then you go, we're doing something.
Even if it was filled
doing it.
with the same stuff Mosquito Nix has or whatever,
it's not.
But it's you're just mosquito nixing the street. And it's not getting.
Do you honestly believe that the government is going to spend the money that you spend on mosquito nix?
We have a BDM that used to spray that truck.
I'm not saying mosquito nix is expensive. I'm just saying that I know government is cheap. Well, do you see what I'm saying? There's a difference. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I know it is, but it is expensive because that's what it
takes.
It's
a premium product
to not have mosquitoes in your backyard. That truck is not doing it. I've never heard anybody be like, "Oh, I'm glad the mosquito truck was here yesterday. No mosquitoes in here."
It's the Band-Aid.
It does nothing.
It's the Band-Aid. It's like when Andrea calls about somebody parking their car weird, and then the guy comes out and he walks around it, and he sees her peeking at him, and he's like, okay, I got her off the she's off my dick now. Yeah, so fuck her. I'm now the car's gonna stay there even longer, because we already checked it.
So we all agree it does absolutely nothing.
I don't think it does anything.
It's a Band-Aid. It's a water truck.
Yeah. There's no way it could. And then really the only other topic we have for Dump 'Em Out is Daniel brought up the porno movie theater.
Well, it started with our number one, our white whale right now as far as BDM, what do we call those? Chat with the Masters. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm getting buzzed now. And I smoked weed. during the break.
Yeah. I smelled that. Yeah.
I'm slowing down now. I'm getting
That's fine.
Coming in for a landing. We're on a 3-day weekend this
I wanted
weekend.
to be
I've
done
never
quick.
said that. I've never said that before, but like I've got literally,
That's fine, bro.
I have no kid. My Maisie's with her grandparents.
Yo.
I got 1 foot in my wife's pussy right
Yeah,
now.
listen.
Yeah, I am there.
We had a good segment 1 and 2.
Yeah.
3 don't fucking matter.
three.
It doesn't even matter if you got this far. If you got this far,
Let's
good.
all get high.
Don't even listen to the rest.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. It's embarrassing.
You already heard the commercials. That's all that counts. Nothing else matters.
What were we talking about? What was I saying?
Porno theater.
Yes, I would like our white whale right now, as far as like chatting with the Masters interviews, is Bill Murphy from Fair Villa.
Yeah.
You know, they're a great client
We'll
of
get
ours.
him.
I'm also trying to get.
He's in. I mean, like he's said he'll do it, but it's just he's busy, and he's also like pseudo retired. You know, like the guy has worked his ass off for many years. He's earned the right to do what he likes to do, which is to travel, make moonshine, hang out with his wife.
Yeah.
You know, be with his family, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's in his cabin up north where
Yeah.
it's nice and cool. And
Yeah,
then you
my
go down to
God.
Key West in the winter time. Yeah, that's
He's-
the way to do it.
He's doing it the way it should be done.
Old
So-
school Florida real man. That's the
100%.
life I
but
want.
I believe he used to own, and I believe the way that Fair Villa started as a theater. It started
they
as
used
an
to have one in
adult
it, yeah.
theater. And then Tom and I started talking about how the adult theater, there was never a person that went into an adult theater thinking, I don't want to jack off here.
Right.
It's what you
Which
do.
is why it was weird that Pee Wee got in trouble.
Yeah.
What's weird is
Demonized Pee Wee.
He should have never been. I still maintain he should have never been in trouble. You know what? I think my dad even drew a line in the sand. He's like, God, they leave Pee Wee alone.
what's weird is they had
He's just jerking his ding dong.
a sting operation to try to bust people jerking off in the theater.
Yeah,
as
there's
if,
better things to bust people.
You know what it
for.
was called? Operation Chatty.
So, then that led me and Daniel to talk about, which I've never met anybody, and we should try to find, if anybody has ever done this, please, I want to interview you on the show, right? It's the old school, and I don't even know if
I
they,
am high if I'm doing Terry Pterodactyl on the show, I feel like.
it's the old school, you put a quarter or you pay money, and the wood or cardboard lifts up.
No, it's like the Madonna video,
Yeah.
You know the video where the little boy's going into the Peep show? It's called
It's
a
a
Peep
Peep
show.
show. Yeah.
And you put the coin in, and then when you put the coin in, it goes up, and then you got the girl, she's like, she's like milking her tits.
Is it
And
like-
then it's just, it starts going back down, and you're like, wow, you got to put another coin in.
So, and I mentioned to Daniel, I would love to go to this and experience this.
There's quite a few in Tampa.
But
Is there?
Yeah, I'm on sexandporntheaters.blogspot.com.
chill yourself. Are these coin-operated peep shows? Because that's what Tom
I'm
and I are
reading up
into.
on them. Hold on.
Well, it's cost more than inflation. It's got to be at least $5 or something.
You're wrinkling your dollar on the edge of the coin machine because it won't go in.
I think it's credit card operated now, right? They just you swipe
These
your
people
credit
are
card.
straight up fucking in these theaters.
Oh! So and it lifts up the door and then
there's
just watch
someone
them
fucking?
and then just jacking off.
Management is couple friendly. The theater is comfortably laid out with several well upholstered leather love seats, and couples are not at all unusual. Weekend nights are best.
Well, this is a swingers house. That's different.
No. I want to go
it's
there.
a adult theater.
No, I want to go there, and then I want to put a dollar bill or roll my credit card, and then a piece of wood goes up.
All right,
and
this
then
one has the booth. You pay $19, gets you a booth. You get access to a booth, large theater area, and a pool room / lounge area.
Oh, it's like an all day affair. It's like a beat.
That's a good price, right?
$20. I rent the room.
And
There's
a billiard
separate.
table.
There's a separate admission fee for the video booths. Both theaters are comfortably arranged with large sofas and lounge chairs.
So this guy's just renting a fuck house.
Yeah.
One of the rooms even has BDSM equipment and a cage if you're into that.
Tampa is so trash, dude.
So my question is
How are their terror thoughts?
to you
It's
guys.
fun, but man,
I'm not okay, and I'm gonna say this, and no one's gonna believe me. And I know the guys out there, like the women listening, are gonna ask their husbands or boyfriends, "Would you do this?" And they're gonna lie to you because that's what everybody does.
Okay.
well,
but
ask
every
me, and I'll
guy,
be honest, because you know I answer, especially these type of questions.
if there was the ability to discreetly go into an establishment and then pay smaller amounts of money to sit in a booth and watch a real nude lady dance around and you jack it.
Am I allowed to jack it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's your room.
It's they do not.
Am I
there's no
expected to
signs.
jack it? Am I getting filmed while I'm jacking it?
I mean, I don't
How
know
safe
what
is
happened.
my jacking?
Listen, you're asking too many details. I don't know. I'm
Well,
just
I would
saying.
have to look. I'd have to
You
look
jack
into
it to
this.
dancing?
The first couple
Yeah.
times
Well,
I go,
nude.
I don't. The first couple times I go, I don't jack it. The first couple times I go, I sit and I watch.
Yeah, because it's
I
a
just
real
get boners.
Because it's a real person,
Right?
Yeah,
The first 2 times you go, you just get boners. Maybe the second time
No.
you go, you slip your hand in your pants, you jack it in your pants. Right? You
No,
don't
you-
fucking jack it out of the pants. That's
No.
an advanced move. You go, the first time you go, you watch and you like,
See what
you
it's all about.
You hide your boner. You know, I'm wrong. First time you go, you watch, you hide your
waistband
boner.
it, yeah.
The second time you go, you watch, your boner's exposed, and you're kind of looking around, and you're like, is she looking at my boner? Are they
Is
looking at
anybody
my
gonna
boner?
come in
Who's
here?
looking
Yeah,
at my
yeah.
And then you leave. You get in your car. And you're like, well, I guess that was the next
third time you go,
You got to work yourself up to
the third
it.
time you go, you slip the hand in the pants and you jack it a little bit, and it's hard to come
Right.
because the underwear is not giving you a full stroke.
It's a rubbing your
Yeah.
dickhead raw.
Yeah. You get a little sweaty, you get a little hot, you're a little embarrassed. Fourth time you go, you're able to achieve a full climax in your pants. It's gross, and you kind of feel disgusted.
Full snail trail.
Yeah, when you get back, you turn on the radio, Jim Colbert show's on. You're fucking sad. You're
Yeah.
sad because you're supposed to meet your family of Blaze Pizza.
Then one time you put a sock on your dick before you walk out. And then
You jack it with the sock on?
Yeah,
It's hard though. It's hard. It's too loose.
then you fully give up the last time, and you're just like, I'm jacking.
I'm jacking it. So you go pants down,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then the girl looks at it, and then you're like, "Fuck! What have I
No,
done?"
no, there has to be a two-way mirror. You can't let her see.
Like you're at a fucking police station.
I don't think it's two way. And this is where Tom and I had an
She
argument.
sees you.
This is where we had the argument. Tom's like, "I can't do it," and I'm like, "No, dude. I think she sees you. I think that's part of the kink."
Yeah, they pretend they can't see you because then when you pull out
Why
the
did
gun,
you? Why did you go? They better do old Jew. He's like an old Jewish vampire. They better send that thing on. What are you doing?
So now this is probably.
There's probably cameras in there, right?
No, that's why Tom was saying, like, then Tom started to freak out a little bit because he's like, I want two-way glass, no camera. I'm like, yeah, I don't think you get to choose.
If there's cameras, then you're definitely jacking it in the pants.
No, I don't think you get, like, it's not like they're going to, I don't think they're going to advertise that we're the safest place to
No, I don't
jack
think they're
it.
going to advertise it, but they probably do have cameras, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I think they have to for security
Right?
reasons, right?
And then so you're jacking it, and they're putting that on Pornhub.
And what kind of
eventually.
glass
Well,
is that?
it's
Can
a-
I break that glass and get to the girl?
But would this be okay? Let me ask you this: this would be a more preferable way to strip if you're a stripper, right?
I would say so.
Because you don't have to interact
touch
with anybody.
anybody.
Safer. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so you just get in there and all the
But it's
horny
also
piece of
the
shit of
weirdest
the-
way because you're like basically goldfish and you're like in there like dancing and you're
but-
fucking fingering
but
yourself
whatever
and you look around, there's a bunch of
But you
dudes.
circle jerking around.
Hold on,
it.
Yeah,
are we
that's
just
crazy.
Are we just describing webcam girls?
Yeah. You guys went analog webcam girls. That's what you did.
Hold on.
They're doing this shit from home.
No, but hold on a second.
Idiot. And they got toys.
No, well, hold on a second. I think that it would be more exciting
It would, yes.
if you know when you're parking that you look over and you see the Corolla and you're like, that's her car. She's on site. She's in the building. You know, like,
And you have to walk
Yeah.
in without anybody's noticing you.
I'll give you an
because you're
example.
like, I shouldn't be
I'll
here.
give you an example. Those crane games that they have on Facebook
yeah.
where you can play in Japan, but you're on your phone. I get no excitement out of that because I can't see the fucking trash I'm trying to steal. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no connection. But if I knew when I was parking, or if I saw her walking in her sweatpants, I'm like, oh my god, she's running late.
Yeah, and
You know, and I go in. Like, there's something to that. I know
No
that's
matter-
not super creepy, but I think there is something to that. It's not for me. I'm just trying to explain the other.
Dude, real
trying to
life.
explain Tom's kink.
Real life. No, how dare you?
He likes them in their plain clothes.
He
You know?
does.
How dare
He
you?
does, and he
Come on.
wants this peep show scenario.
That's right.
Real life will never be less than the internet or whatever. Like if seeing a real life human,
it's always
going to be
intense.
better.
Yeah, it's
Like,
always going to be
no matter
better.
what video you're watching, a webcam girl, even if she's like, "Hey, Chucker69," you're like,
Yeah.
"Ah, that's me."
It's
She'll
the
take
reason-
requests, and
what's-
whatever you want her to do, she'll do.
It's
Yeah,
like
but
Sam-
it's you knowing she's a real person behind glass.
It's like Sam with
like a prisoner.
okay, but it's like
knowing
you
that-
seeing,
some sort of slave.
listening to the distillers in your car versus going on a
Sure.
cruise and seeing
Yeah.
the distillers live.
Different
the
experience.
same.
Completely different things, even though very similar things, just completely different.
So I think there's a market for that. And think about like the girl dancing, and you're just racking up a bunch of money. It's $5 a minute or whatever it is, and you can make good money.
Ghost of Minute Bull. Maybe this is the leaving place. Ghost says, I once went to Cafe Risque outside of Gainesville, and they had a room with a one-way mirror, a stool, and a roll of paper towels. The stripper told me she'd go on the other side, and I could do whatever I wanted on the other side. I politely declined.
Sad.
So she's in there like fucking drilling herself double finger, and you're in there, you got your Dickies work pants down to the bottom, You're in your UPS dress browns, and you're whacking it.
The shame of driving home to your family. Like you stop by Arby's, you eat it in the parking lot. Yeah. You're like, oh, what have I done?
Especially if you get a little bit of cum in your pants, because you have to see it. It's a reminder all night. All night.
Hard to eat your dinner with your family.
How was work today, Dad?
It was good.
Yeah, that's the problem. The only bad part of all this is going to the place and experiencing everything.
No. Incorrect. The only bad part is going back to your family. Going to the place is actually pretty good. If you could never see your family again after that with no repercussions, you'd know they'd be safe. You know they'd still love you.
Yeah. Is knowing what happened.
Right.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
Man.
Let's get out of here. Samantha, semantics.
Yeah,
What's going on?
This past week, if you want to tune in and listen to, we had Mo.
He always says that as if he remembers that your show's called that.
Yeah, he always forgets. We had Mo DeWitt and Joshua Fowler on last Sunday, so you can listen to that. And this weekend, me and Trav will be out at the beach, so we're bringing some mobile equipment. Probably record a little bit of our Mima and Peepee activities.
Yeah. You're going to my mom's place, right?
I am.
And you know what's
I'm
funny?
Go see Russ again.
I hope Russ is there again. If you see him again, deliver my message. Samantha, it's funny. We just reinsured the beach house, even though I think I'm going to try and sell it. Mm-hmm. And I can't sell it to, there's listeners asking me to, I can't, it's within this particular community, you have to go through everything that they have to say in order to do it. So it's going to be a very long process, but more than likely it will go to somebody that's already there.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Or
it's there's like a weird old person nepotism community.
There's a network.
They're waiting for spots to open up, and then they buy them.
And then their friends.
It's basically you're buying a beach coffin. Come
on.
It's what it is.
You probably get the most money in the open market, and then they let the old people bid the other people that they don't want to keep out.
Right.
Yeah.
But this Sunday, you heard about this one, which is my conspiracy podcast. I'm getting messages all the time. People can't find it. It's on the Semantics Patreon page. So go to patreon.com/semantics. And it's called You Heard About This One. They're free. Those episodes are free. And this week, I will be talking about Ong's Hat.
All right. What is that?
It is a place in New Jersey.
Ong's Hat. What is that? I do. I'm the brand new Dr. Seuss.
That may or may not be a portal to an another dimension.
No, all right.
The worst portal is the international portal.
In New Jersey.
Yeah, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Here I am. I'm in Wyoming.
That's St. Cloud. All right. Travis.
Butler, what you got going on?
So we got some big new sponsors coming up the next month. We also have July 31st. We'll be out at Johnny's with the shark, and then we got everything else going on.
Good job.
Everybody's giving up.
And to quote the genius, and we got everything else going on. Back to you, Tom.
We will be off on Monday, so no Twitch Monday. But,
wait, we're off this Monday?
We are.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what am I gonna do? I was scheduled to work. I'll be here.
You're gonna Twitch by yourself?
No, I would never do that.
Go to one of those booths out in Tampa.
But there will be a new corporate time, so don't worry about
that. Just
that.
put a glass door, and our listeners come watch you jack off.
Oh my God.
All right, we're out of here.
You guys are losing it.
Have a good weekend. Thanks to the BDMs. We'll see you at Johnny's July 31st. Bye-bye.
And everything else we got going on.
Wait a minute. I can't publish that. It's mediocre.